it's in general. You see what I mean? Like the freaking just like a 17-ounce thing of Dr. Pizza.
My eyes burn. I can't do it anymore.
$95.
Yeah, no. Gypsy had mentioned that just before she ducked out.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh
just
my god! Wait. Oh wait. Oh, hold wrong thing.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so Impulse Squared podcast, Impulse Podcast, Pod Pulse.
Hooray!
Episode 7.
Impcast. Oh, why did I not think of that? It's too late now.
I mean, just because you're an imp, that doesn't mean the rest of us are.
I can't burp again. Soda stream burps do not work, bro. Oh, there we go.
Okay, welcome, Impulse Squared podcast. Y'all can see my knee. I'm in my PJs. I'm not in jeans right now. For once, I'm not in jeans. What up, Sam? How we doing? Welcome.
Hey.
As we go through these discussions, go ahead and let us know your thoughts. I want to know what other people think. I'm muted. Oh no.
Get shit done.
I got everything set up except for my mic. Give me a second.
The most important part.
So, does that mean that the rest of us are muted, or is like?
Testing audio. Test. We're good. We're not good.
I don't know.
Testing audio. Test. Much better.
Isn't this why we got set up like an hour ago?
Yeah. No,
oh my god! It has almost been oh Jesus.
I know I fucked up. Oh, now there's 2 of me. Oh no!
How is there? What are you doing? How are you doing this to yourself? Just turn it on.
I don't know. I hear 2 of me.
I feel like this is self-sabotage.
This is self-sabotage.
You literally just have to click one button to unmute your mic.
No, because I had a different mic set up. Makimi, how we doing? I'm greeting you twice in a row.
Hey, Makami.
This is why you gotta sort things.
I know I fucked up, okay? Why can I hear myself? Hold on, this is a Windows setting. Technical difficulties! At least this time it isn't my fucking internet. Do you guys know how disorienting it is to hear myself talk on a delay for how I'm actually talking?
Do you have so it's like...
There's always a difficult time to get up and get started with you, isn't there?
Are you kidding me? This is the first time God, I hate you.
I know you do. I know you do
so much.
I don't have that problem yet.
Why can I hear myself? Okay, that's cool.
No,
so it is.
You will.
At least I can.
I'm gonna chug the G Fuel and get the podcast jitters going.
Let me. If I mute myself. Why can I hear myself? It's not a Discord thing. I've never heard of that.
Do you have your Echo set up on OBS or something?
No.
Do you have 2 mics on right now, unmuted?
Oh my god, you're a genius. That might be it.
That's like one of the first things you should think about.
Shut up!
That's like almost as bad as not plugging something in.
I had assumed that by this point you were professional enough that it wouldn't be something obvious.
Well, you gotta assume different next time.
There we go. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, it was my OBS. Apparently it was stuck on test audio. Okay, we fixed it. Everyone, we're fixed it. We're live.
The more unnatural this podcast intro is, the more natural it is.
Stronger drink.
There we go. I fixed it. And I lit up my face too, so everyone can see how beautiful my face is.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is enjoying the Saturday without too much of a hangover. I know last night was pretty lit. Right on. Okay, so Impulse Squared podcast, dude. Fuck yeah, I am your host, Noshami from Impulse Squared. It is my pleasure to be with you over here. But let me go ahead and skip all the chat. Y'all know who I am. With me today, over on my side, the owner of Impulse Squared, the man, the myth, the legend. Introduce yourself.
I am Phil Millennial. Howdy. How you going?
You can tell he's Australian by the way he said how you going. And then down and sort of to my side, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Bored to Entertain, aka Big Frosty, aka Jaden. You can call me by any of those, and that's me.
I just call him child.
I'm not a child, Rin.
Child Rin. I love that. I love it so much.
I have a beard, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, I mean, plenty of children have beards, right?
I hope you know you're the only person on this planet that looks at me as younger than I am.
Well, that's part of the oyster, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently. That's gonna be a joke forever now.
It is. So tonight we'll be discussing several things, more things than usual, because we are missing our babysitters tonight. We are missing Kayla, we're missing Gypsy, unfortunately.
Unfiltered podcast.
They encountered some unfortunate accidents. Kayla had unfortunately wanted to skydive from space and beat Felix's record.
I didn't think it was actually going to go down this direction.
Yeah, no. She threw herself at the planet and missed, and she is now on the moon. NASA is currently working to retrieve her, but she's okay. And Gypsy also encountered an accident. I'm trying to think of something funny here, real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so she wanted to be a driver for. She lost her face. No, her camera doesn't work, so unfortunately, so she isn't here tonight. She lost her face and she has no face, and doctors are working around the clock now to restore, to find her face and grab it back on.
Yes.
Okay. So without our babysitters tonight, we're gonna go a little meta with our discussions. But we're still gonna stick to our usual topics. First up, what game deserves a movie or show adaptation, and how would we do it? This suggestion was actually given to us by Frosty, aka Bored to Entertain. Go ahead and check him out. Links everywhere. It's twitch.tv/Bored to Entertain. He is super underrated. He's been with Impulse for a while now. Like, dude's badass. I love him.
Big PP.
We're also going to be talking esports a little bit. You know, that season's coming. So we're going to be talking esports a little bit, and we're going to compare and contrast with contact sports, what we like about esports, what we dislike about esports, if anything, and if we have favorite teams or games we keep up with, and the likes. We're also going to talk about popular games that we have that we do not have an interest in, and why that is, or games that we just straight up dislike despite their popularity, or vice versa, and unpopular games that we actually unironically enjoy. Or sometimes ironically enjoy, just for the shits and giggles. Don't talk about anime, please. Okay, yeah, tonight we're not talking about anime. I wasn't supposed to read that part out loud.
What's your favorite? No.
Yeah, what's your favorite anime? Go ahead and let us know.
That'd be like the fourth time we fucking went down that.
Oh, I know. We keep talking about anime, and I'm sick of it. Honestly, I'm sick of it.
I can never be sick of that.
If we can go back in time to relive a gaming experience, what moment would that be? We're going to talk about that a little bit and talk more in depth about that. And we're also going to be talking about the simulator games genre, if you can call it a genre, and if you can call those games. And as usual, I have written down a list of nonsensical things.
Naturally.
Where I don't know where they came from or how they popped into my head, but these 4 things are: Jake is a good-looking boy, Jake is now an imp, Jake is cool, and Jake. So
I don't understand how you always get something different, and there's always at least 4 things, and they all are like genuinely random nonsense.
Look, it's because in his mind, all that he is doing is jaking off. All right.
Yeah, hence why it started with Jake for every one of those topics.
Yeah, no, to jake off is to experience like a mental transcendence to where you can go from topic to topic to topic and never stop talking. And I forgot how that song goes.
You made that sound way cooler than it actually was.
Yeah, sometimes. And we have a question at the end of the podcast for everyone.
Do you mean talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence,
moving from topic to topic? Not taking a breath, not stopping. What was it? Fuck! We'll have to look it up later. We'll look it up later.
Big brain.
Yeah, big brain. Okay, so without further ado, remember, once again, let us know what y'all thoughts are. If y'all have any answers or something you want us to highlight, go ahead and let us know. Right, so we're going to actually start off with Jaden because this question was Jaden's. suggestion.
Panic mode.
Because right now I feel like that you have just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence.
Oh my
moving
fucking
from
God, this
topic
gives
to
me time to
topic,
open up
so
Steam
no
and
one
figure
had
out what
a
I
chance to
wanted.
interrupt you. It was really quite hypnotic.
Yep, that's how it went. That's how it went. My God. The USS
I used to have it as my
Enterprise. I used to have it memorized. I don't know what happened, old age. Okay,
Right.
Jaden, he's bought you plenty of time. Why don't you go ahead and respond to your own suggestion?
Among Us. Among Us needs a movie adaptation. No, not actually. Maybe it could probably be good.
They already
I'm
have
trying
the
to think of.
vibes
Okay,
out.
so see the thing that's getting me right now is getting.
He used the title of the movie that already has an Among Us adaptation. The Thing.
Oh, you're right. I need to. Oh my God, bro. I wish the fucking prequel of that movie wasn't as poop. But yeah, I wish it was better.
Yeah, no,
but
it was garbage prequel.
Okay, so a game that deserves. See, the thing that I'm getting tripped up about is games that deserve it, and also games that I keep thinking of games that already have movie adaptations like Halo and Resident Evil and all. That's every game that I fucking bring up every stream. But I would say maybe like a Half-Life movie would be pretty cool. I'd be cool with like a whole Half-Life movie. That would be pretty sick. Even though I haven't gotten super in depth with Half-Life other than the beginning of the first game, but I feel like that would be real. Ooh, actually, a movie version of Outlast, the original Outlast. That would be cool. I feel like that would be a good horror movie. They would probably end up fucking it up
that
somehow.
actually would
But
be a really, really good horror movie.
yeah,
I mean,
yes.
to be quite technical, technically speaking, the game itself is a movie since
Pretty
the
much, yeah.
character is recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Fuck it, let's make an Outlast movie with our gameplay. Yeah. A game that came out how many
How
years
is that
ago?
Okay, so Jaden, since you spilled the beans on that, I may as well say it here. I had actually wanted to organize a bunch of people to get together and make sort of a short film
Ooh.
using in-game footage. I don't know what game, I don't know what film, but I was sitting on the idea. I was sitting here,
Like a
through
machinima
different
type of thing.
Yeah, sort of, but better.
It's like Red versus Blue, but for other game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, except better.
Yeah.
Red vs. Blue kind of went down the shitter, but that's my old self talking. I'm sure someone
Why are
who's
we
newer
here,
to that.
Kenny?
Yeah, I am. If you need a person for that, I'm totally there. I want to make a movie thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. Right,
Hell yeah.
Phil, you got anything?
Yeah, Zelda. It needs a fucking movie.
Doesn't it have a TV adaptation?
Zelda needs a fucking movie, and it needs something to just deep dive into the lore in a way that is more accessible to the masses. Because, I am deep. There are old Zelda TV shows, yeah, but just a full-on movie, DSP. Oh, dude, tell me about it, dude.
Link was
Let's
such a
go
Link
dodge
actually
the
talked-
dongos.
Excuse me, princess. I quoted that earlier.
Excuse me, princess.
I quote that to my wife all the time. She gets so annoyed. Link is talking. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It would be so cool if Link, I don't know, had an unspoken
Named as a silent protagonist almost. Not even necessarily silent. Yeah. He just didn't really have anything to say.
I had a big brain idea.
More or less, the games play out that way. People just kind of point in the direction, and he's just like, okay. Off he goes.
He either does, or he goes. Those are the three exclusive things.
When you said the movie, making a movie with a silent Link, it reminded me of. Goddamn! It reminded me of the movie Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage, and I think Nicolas Cage should be Link. Nicolas Cage to be Link.
Yeah.
He would be a badass. He would be good with a sword and good with a shield.
Nicolas Cage's Link?
Nicolas Cage is Link. I'm not going to back down from that. That's a decision now. That's what's happening.
I mean, that's kind of an old movie there, youngin. the man has aged considerably.
With CGI in the next like 10 years, I'm sure we could make Nicolas Cage look like a child.
Oh,
Go do it?
maybe.
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm making content.
You know, another one that could do with a movie, kind of relating to Valve. I mean, it is Valve, but Team Fortress 2, oddly enough, would just make a great cartoon comedy movie.
God.
I don't know about that because oh god, I'm gonna get I can't remember his first name, Mr. May, this voice for Soldier. I don't think anyone can live up to that. It's like Rich Rick or something or
something like that. I mean, he also did the voice for Peppy. Star Fox 64.
I don't think anyone could really live up to that Soldier vibe that he gave off. He did such an excellent performance for Soldier. You know, I just got done like a couple days ago. I was watching some
now, with him gone, and with several of the voice actors, kind of getting to the stage where their mortality is becoming a factor.
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen, but it's still something that really should have happened. God knows how long ago.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised that it hasn't, to be honest.
Yeah, no, like Team Fortress 2 brought in bank for a good while.
Oh yeah.
Thinking of all the animations that were made on YouTube and shit, like how long ago? Like people were just doing it, like they were just doing it, and like no company was just like, hey, we should also do it. Like I'm actually kind of surprised.
Well, Valve, the team did put together a few like short animations. There was that one, I can't remember what it's called, but like they teleported bread and shit. I don't know.
That was no, not what I'm thinking of. But yeah, no, like even just the little skits that they did with like meet the characters, they were fucking great. Oh yeah, like holy shit.
I still sometimes sing the one from Meet the Pirates. Like, do you believe in?
You and I still quote Meet the Spy to one another.
Kill me.
Love to your mother. Oh God, no. Yeah. So, what about you? What games do you think need a movie adaptation?
If it could be done well, StarCraft. If only because I have like a personal history with the franchise. I think StarCraft would make for an excellent movie if done correctly. As a movie probably should be. It's got a deep lore. It's got plenty of action. I'm in love with like interstellar warfare, and especially against in those situations where it's almost kind of like Starship Troopers. Every fight sequence they have, where they got a bunch of the Space Marines, fighting off bugs and shit. Yeah. It's like you can get that with the Terran versus Zerg, and you also got like the Protoss there just fucking cutting things up with their fucking tech blades and shit. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, man, I'm all about it.
Like I could easily see that as being like a Starship Troopers type of a thing. That'd be great.
Oh yeah, it'd be fantastic. And the voice actors are still alive, so you could totally CGI the whole thing too. I think what you had was CGI. I mean, like you throw enough money at it, and you could get these large scale like fucking space battles going on. And oh my god, the potential for a movie like that would be incredible. And of course, I'm always a big fan of the thickest armor possible and the biggest gun you could possibly hold. In StarCraft 2, they had a character named
there's one that I just thought of as well.
Biggest fucking machine gun. And I'm just like, dude, yes.
Oh yeah.
It's like the heavy from TF2. His gun Sasha on steroids. It's
produced by Michael Bay.
Have they done like a Warhammer movie?
I don't know, but that would be awesome as well.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because I feel like StarCraft 2, like a movie like that, would sort of be like Warhammer 40K light.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to
like there's one that I thought of as well. Now, there's one that I just thought of as well, which I know is probably I'm gonna get odd looks from the pair of you, but Splatoon.
You're right. You're right.
Don't get cooked, stay off the hook.
Oh my god, you did not just fucking do that.
Splatoon would be great for a fucking movie.
We're 20
I feel
minutes
like
in.
if it was a movie, it would end up being like a child movie.
We're 20
It would
minutes
be
in. That's
big.
good enough for a podcast. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Fucking Phil.
And
I'm kidding.
don't forget, everybody, tune in next time. And until then, don't get cooked, stay off the hook.
You're
Oh
fired.
god, dude! I literally, I got chills from that. I cringed so hard.
Dude, I cringed so hard I turned into a functioning accordion. So I mean, like,
What the fuck?
Hollywood can't beat the existing Warhammer 40k fan stuff on YouTube.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
I'm a
no,
big
no.
fan of that because there's some Warhammer 40k animations that I've been watching where, you know, you got some of the Inquisitors up, you know, exterminating like furries and stuff. So I'm just like, yeah.
I think I've seen an animation on.
I'll have to link you to that.
Who was the person who animated
Me too.
that?
I don't remember. Oh, Flash Kids. Those Flash Kids.
Yes, I seen that. I fucking my buddy D-Dubs brought up he was putting up a bunch of animations and oh my god, that was recent too. Holy shit, I watched that like a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Holy shit,
was
I
a
just
rant.
noticed your shirt, Jaden.
Yeah, it's got me
That's
on it.
old
Look at
school,
that right
isn't it?
there.
That's the old one, too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not the fucking new one where everyone's fucking, I don't know, got the actual personality.
Yeah, I don't really wear blue very often, so that's why I don't know. It was I
You
grabbed
look-
the shirt and I was like, hey, yeah, cool.
You look good in blue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to wear the pink hat too, because that pink and blue.
Well, I mean, of
good.
course. Like pink always goes to blue. God, the mood died real quick. But like, no, Warhammer 40k would be an excellent. Like, you couldn't fit that into one movie, and there's no way it would undersell. So many people are a fan of it. Like, you would have a sequel. Like, so would if anybody has the idea to like actually produce the film and fund it and everything like that. Find someone who can write a trilogy off the bat because you know it's gonna sell. There was also a really cool Warhammer thing in VR chat that blew my mind away. Go ahead and tell us about it, Jaspu.
Yeah,
We'll go
yeah.
ahead and chat about that. I'm not too well versed in Warhammer 40k. I have my wife instructing me about that as of
I'm
late.
all about 40k.
Oh yeah.
I have, like,
want to
no
get into. I
knowledge on
want
it.
to get into it, but
Necron Legions!
I'm a big fan of the Talon.
Summon the flesh flayers!
Is that the Avatar with
You need
the
to get
shit
into voice
dropping
acting.
in all over the sky? Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know the one they mean. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah, go ahead and drop the link. Go ahead and drop the
Yeah,
link. I'll
I've
go ahead
seen
and watch it later.
it.
Jaden, we got our first reaction video.
Yeah.
Right on. No, that would be an
yeah.
excellent film. I'm almost tempted to say, if only because I love sci-fi, Cyberpunk 2077 as it was intended. Not. Don't make a movie
Yeah.
out of the game as the game was released. Make a movie
can
out of
agree
the
with that.
game as the game was intended. And
Blade Runner.
That's not already a. Oh.
I have not that much knowledge on it. That's why I'm not
Why
saying
did I
anything.
not make
That's
that
what
connection?
that's what the whole thing is based on. The whole thing is based off of Blade Runner to begin with.
I was so slow on that. I was so slow. How about Conan Exiles? No, I'm kidding.
We already have Arnold Schwarzenegger being the Conan himself with his Atlantean sword.
Here's actually one for Jade. Because
So-
he loves the horror genre. Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia would be a good one. It's just
Just go watch Ghost Adventures.
yeah.
No,
That dude, Blair Witch Project.
Ghost
What the
Adventures
fuck
is
are you
the
on about?
only one that's good.
no, it'd be awesome if it was just like a ghost hunt like film, but like it's not intended to be like, oh, this is a real story or inspired by a true story or some shit like that. It would be awesome if you could like start out with the crew of 4, like in the game, and then throughout the movie, they get picked off one at a time.
Blair
Mm.
Witch Project.
I'm just saying, her card is on. How you doing? Come save me.
Actually, okay, wait. I got a movie that may not be deserved anymore, but one that definitely needed to happen way back when it was first announced. Five Nights at Freddy's. we're all still waiting for it. Everyone's still waiting for it. Actually, not
yeah,
really, but that's been a
That
thing,
would've
and
been
it's
a good
still
movie.
they're still saying that it's gonna happen, but it's still never happened.
That would have been a great like an actual horror film because
Yeah.
there are so many elements of suspense. See,
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm a firm believer that like horror films should be more about suspense than they are about the blood, guts, and gore and Jason Voorhees type shit.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I call those
like with the
movies
first two games.
slasher films or something like that.
Yeah.
With the
but
first
yeah,
two
no,
games, if it covered that,
been
that would have
awesome.
been fucking perfect. But then all this other crazy
Karate Swap.
shit happened, and
I said that like 5 minutes ago, Phil. Come on, keep up. Oh no, a RuneScape game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, you say that as a joke, but that actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
No,
like
I don't know
there
if-
is a lot of deep lore.
Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, maybe.
Speaking of lore,
Ooh,
I think we should
actually-
have an Uno
But,
movie.
no, like the thing with the Five Nights at Freddy's as well is that there is a lot of fucking lore, and it is very creepy and unsettling.
Yeah.
And it all just adds to the freaking suspense without ever being, just upfront and in your face about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I
also
think
think,
if they
oh,
did it
brilliant.
with the
That
first
would be
two
great.
games, and maybe the about the diner and shit before the first two games happened, if they did just those for one movie, or even like one specific location in the beginning of the timeline of like that shit, I think that would be amazing. Because see, me personally, I tried to keep up with a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's things like over time since fucking like 2012 or 2014, whenever the first fucking game came out. Very hard to do because there's Scott Cawthon, man, that motherfucker has too many ideas, okay? but the first two games, maybe the third game, but that's like way along the timeline and shit, bro. Like they needed to make something back when the first two games were out. I feel like if they made a game now, it would try to cover too much because of how much lore there already is, or they would at least have to make a bunch of movies, like a trilogy or some shit like that, which I highly doubt they'll ever fucking do. But I don't know. I'm still hoping for it. I'm still looking forward to a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. If there's one in the theaters, I will definitely go and watch it. Definitely not by myself, because I feel like that would be really weird, because I feel like a Five Nights at Freddy's movie in the theaters would be pretty much filled with like kids and their parents.
Can you imagine like the marketing for that movie? It could present it as sort of like a cutesy movie appropriate for kids and whatever, and all the parents start bringing their like 6-year-old, 8-year-olds in the movie theater, and then all
that is, I would love that if that were the marketing campaign.
oh yeah, that'd be
Kind of like a
I would
switcheroo
go,
thing, like
but not for
Sausage
the movie
Party.
itself, because I'm on the FNAF series, but just to see all the kids fucking cry.
Oh, that
and
would be
bitch and
amazing.
cringe.
I'd be that asshole who'd whip out his phone. I would be that asshole who'd whip out his phone mid-film, and I'd just be like, listen to these kids!
Oh my god, yes.
One time when I was I think I was like
so
I think it was between like 12 and 15. Me and my brother got my grandma to watch. We went to theaters to see Purge Election Year, and oh my god, was that a good time. My grandma loved it. She loved it. I didn't expect that, but she thought it was cool.
Hey, Grandma, here's a prank. And she's like, let's start a purge.
No, Grandma, that's not what I meant.
I remember in 2005, the first Saw movie came, just came up when I was channel surfing.
Yep.
And you know what? I was 14 at the time. 13. And I just was like, oh, okay, this is a thing.
My home
And Mom came in, looked at it, and went, "What the hell?" And she's just not into horror movies.
Dude, horror movies, so
she
good.
is not into horror movies or gore or anything like that.
I think Saw did something brilliant with its first three films. I think they kind of fell off for film 4 and onward. Where
after that point,
it was of course
went,
slasher and gore and all that, but they did it right. They implemented. They came in from an angle with the whole, you got to escape room type shit. That gave it the element of suspense that a proper horror movie should have.
Yeah, like the first movie was absolutely goddamn brilliantly executed. That was a unique concept, and they did it so perfect. The second one, okay, they added a whole lot more story and background and shit to it. It wasn't just about the escape room, but it was still great. It was still interesting. The third movie became a little.
I think the third movie was a cash grab, but I loved how inventive they were with the different traps that the victims were in. But movie 4,
they were inventive. Yeah, they were inventive with their story and the way the characters were interwoven into it, and finding out more about the main villain and everything. Okay, sure, great, actually, that's cool. And after the fourth one, it's kind of like they completely forgot what the fuck they were and just became blood, guts, torture, destruction, gore. It's like, oh, come on, that's not what the fuck this is.
You gotta add some story, and then you can have the suspense carry you until somebody either makes it or doesn't make it out of the head bear trap. By the way, I would totally collapse under pressure in one of those situations.
That I could not, bro. That's
nope. Keep me the fuck away from that shit.
I think I'll be fine.
Lesson learned: don't do bad things, or else Jigsaw will kidnap you and put you in a trap that you don't want to be in.
It's either a choice of, you know what, fuck it, it can all be over. I don't care, or I'm fine with losing a couple fingers. Let's do this.
Well, see, no, Phil, you would never be caught in that situation because you're the type of motherfucker to put people in those situations.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Stop giving him ideas. Stop.
Not wrong. Oh, yeah. I will say the fifth one was good. Ooh. I do enjoy the fifth one.
The fifth one wasn't bad.
That's the one with all the insurance agents.
Yeah, they came back with the fifth one.
Yeah.
Was that the one with the wheel where they had the shotgun trap or whatever? Oh yeah.
No, that's number 4. The fifth one is the one with all of like this fucking accountants that just throw each other under the bus, and then when they get to the end, if all of them were there, then they wouldn't have had to bleed out the entirety of everything they had.
I remember that one.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was interesting. Okay, that was a good through line with all the characters, and it actually brought it together at the end when it was like, oh, okay. As much as the ending trap was still fucking dumb, and it's just like, all right, well, why don't you just whip it out and just piss in the thing?
I know, right? Good loop. Good
piss in the thing. You'll weigh it down. Yeah, well, that would make it easier to piss.
How about a Borderlands film?
Yeah.
I think that
probably
like 10 minutes of that game.
Interested in the Borderlands franchise.
Yeah. Not only that, but like, I don't know if it would succeed. And of course, there's several films that are already kind of like that. The first one that comes to mind is sort of the Mad Max films. More or less, sort of, kind of, like at least the aesthetic and at least sort of the dystopian style angle. People finding shit and whatever.
Yeah.
A Borderlands live action TV show would also work. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That
Actually,
would be
what I would pay good money to see?
What's up?
Left 4 Dead. The game is already told like a stage play. All of the levels and everything is just a fucking stage play.
Hey, I was gonna say Back 4 Blood, but I was like,
yeah.
Jaden can play Ellis. I've already got Coach down. Phil, you got Nicholas.
Yeah, all right.
Is Ellis a good or bad character or just neutral?
He's a redneck.
You know what? Really?
I can handle Ellis. Phil's here.
And then there's Nick, who's more or less just a fucking dick.
Yeah, he's
rhymes, so you know it's true.
More or less an asshole.
You could have Nicolas Cage play Nick. It works. It works.
If we ever make a movie at any point in time, we have to have Nicolas Cage in it. And if it's if it's too far into the future where he's like an old decrepit man, hopefully we could get a scene with him in it or some shit.
Like a
Nicolas
cameo or
Cage
something.
need it.
Yeah.
So I mean, as a cameo.
The cast is Coach.
We could
do
a
like a thing
Borderlands
like what they
film and
did with
have him
Sid
play
Haig
that
in
fucking-
3 from Hell.
Yeah.
He could be the arms killer for our Borderlands film. No, he doesn't have to say it.
but
Yeah.
me that is going to speak in a pseudo-Russian accent. Oh,
Put it into a movie because I don't think there's
Nicolas
enough
Cage
heist
can do it.
movies. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Ooh.
yeah, GTA 5 would be good. as a
That would
movie.
be awesome.
I think it. I don't know if they would get it past the rating system though. No.
I think there's like a certain amount of people you can kill in a movie before you just like you can't feature the movie.
I think there's a certain amount of ways you can kill people. I think I'm pretty sure if you have one of your characters stomping on someone's skull until it's paste, I'm pretty sure the ratings board would take umbrage with that.
You say that, but then there's like several scenes in Starship Troopers, for example, where people are just getting ripped apart and by like bugs and shit. So I mean,
that's not bugs. It's not people doing it to people.
Yeah, but that's not people. and then mind you, after said skull has been stomped into a mashed paste, the character then turns up their shoe and starts speaking to it, the now dead thing.
Oh my god, I know what scene you're talking about.
Shoes.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my god.
Yeah. That scene was brilliant. That scene actually made me cringe. I was just like, this man is nuts.
It's unhinged.
San Andreas would also be an awesome TV show and movie.
Oh yeah, dude, San Andreas would be great. If and only if we can do one thing to change the story, and that is leave Sweet the fuck in prison. The man was a fucking hindrance to the goddamn story, and as soon as he came back in the picture, with him and his small-minded gutter thinking, he brought the entire goddamn arc and story down to a standstill. Fuck him. He can stay in prison with his big tub of lube.
Yep.
Okay.
Savage.
I
Damn.
mean, if you're gonna be in prison, you might as well
I
have
could go
lube.
off.
You gotta chill out.
I'm fine with the big. Oh, that would be a great scene to actually see in live action.
Like in the after credits of that film, you see him still behind bars. Guys.
Yeah. I told you to forget about me. Damn,
There would have to be
CJ,
a
you
long scene with Big Smoke actually visiting. Jesus Christ. There would have to be a long scene with Big Smoke actually visiting Burger King compulsory. 5 minutes at least.
Oh yeah.
Not just make that the movie.
Like honestly, you could. I mean, it was an excellent delivery during that whole scene. Have you played San Andreas, Jaden?
I played parts of it, but I haven't really I played it when I played it the most. I was a really young child, and it was usually with like cheat codes and shit. And then like later on, I played it like casually a little bit. It's like I played a lot of GTA 4. I love GTA 4. Me and my brother played that shit all the time.
I have never been able to get into GTA 4. I don't know why.
I loved it.
I don't know why. I could
like
never get myself invested into it.
GTA 4 with like how they structured the gameplay I feel like is so much different than every one of the other games and shit. And like even there was one like really specific thing that I realized like more recently, now that I'm like a lot older than I was when I originally played it. When you get onto one of the trains, they have like all these really cool like camera angles that like would seem like from like I don't know. They had really good camera work in it, and the story of it fucking amazing. The stuff that happened towards the end of the game, which I'm not gonna say, I loved it. I loved all the twists and turns that they put at it. The only thing is, I never beat that game. There's one mission at the way end, and I might have beat it, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure me and my brother tried it, and then eventually we were just like, okay, whatever. Because you're like in a helicopter, and a dude is shooting rockets at you from another helicopter. It was some crazy shit and all that. And I don't think we ever finished it.
I got up to the point where, as spoiler free as I can say it, one of your girlfriends betrays you, and kind of at that point, what she is, and how it plays out in the story, it did not feel like an M. Night Shyamalan twist. It just completely came out of left field, and I was like, oh, I mean, okay, I guess.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of taking it out of memory from a young child perspective, so I don't remember how good the twist actually was, but it seemed pretty fucking awesome to me. Back in the day.
Oh no.
And then GTA 5, when that fucking first came out, it was like...
Oh no, you didn't.
Damn, kind of like a Far Cry ripoff. Would be a good to adapt. I couldn't read that sentence.
No, you didn't. You tried to play me, but you never paid me. Never. Oh no, you didn't. Payback is a come, and you will be running forever. Oh no, you didn't. Until I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem. Oh, you didn't. I'm a mercenary. You ain't got a prayer. You owe me. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Didn't you?
I like how he's been lagging pretty much through all of
this. What you owe me. So now it's over for you.
Oh, it's not done.
All right, I'm done.
Thank fuck for that.
I need to go back and like go through all of the podcast episodes and see like if I can get every single clip of you singing and do a montage of it. Yeah. Just a fucking whole video, like an hour-long video of like the uncut footage of Phil singing.
You say it's uncut. His internet cuts it for you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Yeah, no, Mercenaries would be an interesting. That would be an interesting movie. I feel, Sam.
How about an adaptation?
Look, I feel like there's something similar to it. What?
How about an adaptation of the Pokemon games?
There already is, isn't there?
I know. It's a shitpost answer. Like.
Oh, okay. I
Go
was
along
like,
with
wait,
the
huh?
bit. Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. That movie, I feel like. Okay, so being like a person that doesn't know a lot about Pokemon. Huh? Oh my fucking god. That was the laggiest thing you've said all day, bro.
No, whatever you're downloading, cut it. Damn.
I'm not downloading. This is Aussie internet at its finest. What do you want from me?
Cannot be presented. Okay, don't talk about anime, please. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. Esports. Esports, electronic sports, game sports, major events.
I shall be back because I need to take a piss.
Okay, go take a piss. Hey, Jaden, esports, what are your...
Okay, see, it's very interesting from my perspective because I'm a very casual player. I don't like being super competitive just in general. The only thing I'm ever like I really get in the competitive mindset in is more from like making personal moves with like for example YouTube and Twitch and all that. That's the only time I feel like I even get a slight hint of competitiveness, or maybe when I play Halo Infinite. But
oh, you look at some of your peers and you're just like, they got more followers than me. I gotta fuck them up and get more.
No, not like that. Not like that. It's more like looking at bigger YouTubers or something like that. This is just one example, but like let's say I need to like think of like some editing things, and I go to like a bigger YouTuber and I'm like, how can I do this but better? And then usually it's not better, but like you get my point. I mean,
yeah.
But with esports, I know that's completely off topic of esports, but with esports and stuff, I don't think I could ever see myself playing a game super competitively unless it was Guitar Hero, and I also wouldn't do esports for Guitar Hero because people who are professional at Guitar Hero are like insanely like insane at that game.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know that I'm good at that game, but like I like, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm unnaturally good at Guitar Hero. That's like one of the talents that I have, and I don't know why.
There's some lucky lady out there that is gonna score you.
Oh, you haven't seen me play Guitar Hero before, bro. I have stamina like a motherfucker. Hey, ladies. No, I'm seriously, what I can do with my fingers? Nah, but like people who play Guitar Hero professionally are they're better at playing Guitar Hero than like Eddie Van Halen is at playing the guitar, you know?
Oh yeah.
Not really, but like
Well, I mean, even the guitarists from Dragon Force, they were just like, you know, the fact that they can do that song the way they do because
the gameplay. There's a guy who did it with one finger. I shit you not. A guy played the entirety of the song, and he I think he 4-starred it with one finger on expert.
Damn,
it's fucking crazy. And there's a dude who did it blindfolded. Awesome. It's like, how do you do that? But
because you do nothing but that.
Pretty much, yeah. And I realized
like, insanely edited, and you know it's totally faked and shit.
No, some of them actually aren't.
And filmed himself doing it, but yeah, no, I have no doubt in my mind that some of them aren't.
But like,
do nothing but one thing, you're gonna be good at it. Like the Mario speedrunners, for example, they spend.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
years playing that game, and trying to figure it out, and mapping out the route and practice, and all of a sudden they just get it done in like some stupid amount of time with glitches and all that, like because they memorize like the game's code in their head. It's like they're not seeing the game anymore. They're seeing like scrolling green numbers over a black background. What the fuck is that fuzzy doing?
Yeah, for real. I thought you were gonna bring up the fucking the crazy like dude who cheated that, but he did like a video doing like a blindfolded version of that because people actually played like speedrun that blindfolded.
That video was suggested to me, but I've never actually seen it. But I know what video you're talking about.
So what he did is he did the speedrun like he was a speedrunner. I'm pretty sure he was like known for speedrunning. Maybe I could be wrong on that, but he did it blindfolded. But he didn't want it. He didn't. Actually, I don't think he was known for speedrunning. He did cheat it, but he didn't intend it to be like for people to like be like, oh my god, he didn't think it was gonna be taken seriously.
Oh right, and so he kind of did it as a meme, sort of.
Which that could be an excuse just by like after getting backlash from it. But yeah, he did like a blindfold speedrun and got in trouble for it because people were like, yeah, nah, that's not, the people who know life the speedruns and shit were like, nope, that's not real. There's no way you did it. Blah blah blah. There's no way. And he had like techniques that he made up and shit, and like it was crazy. He went really in depth with it. But yeah.
If you didn't know how long I've done TT, I don't know what TT is, unless you're talking about titty, in which case I'm all about it.
Time trial, and he could have just said that it was a TAS run. I mean, tool assisted runs are fine.
I guess so. It was about esports. I don't know how we got into speed running games or whatever.
It went from esports to Guitar Hero to speedrun.
I'm not quite sure how. Jaden did most of the talking. He just led himself down a train of thought. Like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch Jaden just.
You get to hear. You get to see visibly my thinking play out. You know, or hear it, whatever you're doing. If you play this in the background or something. But I with esports, I think it's really cool. I'm all for esports. Me personally, I'm probably never gonna be in esports or root for anyone in esports because I don't really care about it that much.
Do you know of any esports teams and all that?
I don't. Other than like maybe does FaZe do esports still or fucking Optic or whatever? I know about them.
I think Optic went to being more entertainers rather than competitors. I think.
Yeah, I like entertainment more than esports because esports is just a bunch of people sitting there try-harding for their life and just like
sometimes it's
and not
really
talking.
awesome to watch though because like some of the things that they pull off is just completely insane.
That is true, but the thing behind that. Same here.
I don't actually sit down and watch people. Well, I mean, I did for like StarCraft for a little bit, if only to like up my own game and learn a few things. But aside from that, I've never actually sat down and watched esports or anything like that.
I mean, it's definitely interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, it's interesting. I can understand why people would watch it, and like especially with people who. For example, like regular sports and gaming, mixing the two together isn't a bad idea. But it's like,
it'd be great, yeah.
I'm not a competitive person. I mean, I am sometimes when I have to be, but other than that, it's like, whatever. If someone's playing a game, I'd rather watch them be a shitter and laugh and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I like laughing and being dumb. So esports ain't my thing.
Yeah, no. Everyone has their different tastes when it comes to entertainment. Some people like watching the sports aspect. Some people like both. Some people just want to watch for comedy or something. Which is perfectly fine. esports, yeah, it was bound to happen with the prevalence of gaming and how it grew, and of course with the interconnectivity that the internet brought us in terms of gaming. People were bound to be competitive, whatever. Like whatever can be done in life, someone's going to want to be the best at. And of course that creates room for competition. So esports inevitable. I'm glad there's opportunity for people who do want to do things like that to make a living off it, to sort of monetize it so that they can, do what they're good at and still live.
Yeah.
I used to want to get into esports myself, either through StarCraft or some FPS that I visited over the years. But this day and age, like I've said before, and I'll say again, I'm older now. My reflexes are slower. My sight's not as good as it used to be. So there's no way I can compete with the top tiers of today. There's just no way. But in like a different setting where there's more strategy involved than tactics, where I don't have to have like 0.01 reflex time on something.
Speak for yourself.
I can absolutely be beast at it if it's more a thinking game and a numbers game instead of just a reflexes game and all that. Like I can do it competently. I just can't do it like top tier anymore. Or at least to an extent to where I used to.
I am rank X in Splatoon, so
Splatoon. It's fucking Splatoon. Come on.
Yeah. There is still a competitive fucking scene for that. It is actually still a proper goddamn FPS.
I don't doubt it. Anyway. Listen, if they had esports but for like Perfect Dark, I'd be all about it.
You and me both.
Set up the laptop gun somewhere in the corner. Duh. Fucking easy. No, I don't mind, because like in esports, it's like there's also a level of coordination that I seldom get to enjoy. But when I do experience something like that, where like a team's coordinating, like when I used to play Call of Duty, or when I'm playing, or when I'm even in an MMO and we're doing like a dungeon run or a raid or something like that, and you get to coordinate and like actually try hard with a group, that is a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun for me because I'm a bit of a sadist in this regard. We can actually see which member of the team fucks up and roast the shit out of them.
Dude, that's why I don't like playing competitively, because I don't play games long enough to get super good at them, and usually I'm that person.
Yep. And then you get
some bullshit,
my
bro.
entire job as a spy in Team Fortress 2 is essentially to be the tactical support for the rest of the team.
Yep.
Like, I just sit there, I wait. Okay, no, wait, all right, no, they're really grouping up here. I think they're gonna go for a push. Hold on, just wait. Okay, no, let them go by. Oh, look, there's 2 scouts that ran by. See if you can pick them off if you want to. All right, the place is empty. Fucking charge, go.
Yep.
And then, everyone charges in, and as soon as the other team realizes, oh shit, they're going for our briefcase, I just pop out and start backstabbing them all. That's my job.
I used to compete in like Call of Duty tournaments, try and get some cash. I never actually won something. There was always like a hitch somewhere, or I was having an off day, or someone was just really fucking good, or something like that. Most I've ever won was maybe like $50 or something like that, for placing like third in a local. But I used to want to, and of course I played StarCraft. I used to play StarCraft tournaments. Never enough for me to be considered, but there was a time where
I'm sorry. I like the reason why I haven't been talking and all that for a second. No. It's because my microphone, I realized that like when I wasn't talking, there was like still like a little bit of, it was still going green a little bit, and for some reason it's like I just muted myself in Discord, and it's picking up your guys' voice on my Yeti somehow, just a tiny bit, and I don't know why.
Turned out your sensitivity a touch.
But like that's the thing, I have like a bunch of filters that do that for me.
Well, apparently they're not working.
I don't understand. I've never had this issue before. This is weird. I'm gonna fix it later. Fuck it. It'll be fine. Gypsy, can you? Oh, sorry. So go ahead. Never mind. It's fine.
There was a time where I had actually been invited out to like a huge event because my rating was so high in something. and I didn't go because it was World of Warcraft. There was, yeah.
Wow, goddamn.
Hadn't really noticed anything. Yeah, Jaden, we hear nothing on your end. But no, it was World of Warcraft.
Cool.
You know, I was doing arenas in World of Warcraft. And, you know, I was climbing my ratings, getting my rankings up, and
yeah,
I actually received an email from them, and they're like, you know, we want to formally invite you and all that good shit. And told me about like individual expenses and shit like that. You know, bunch of dollar signs everywhere, and I'm just like, you know what? Actually gonna go ahead and ignore this. I'm not gonna go through with this for several reasons. Number one, you know, I was kind of in the shits with my boss, so I didn't have any time to ask for vacation at a time. But at the same time, you know, I wasn't having a whole lot of energy, and I was it was during at a very brief moment of time across a couple weeks where I was just like. Normally, I'm like super about myself and super egotistical and confident and shit like that. But like those couple weeks, I was just like, no, I'm not feeling that. I can't. Someone like me doesn't belong in front of a crowd of potentially thousands or tens or even hundreds of thousands, and losing. Like I will lose my shit. Like it wouldn't be good. Like I'll be humble about it, you know, walk up, shake the hand, good game, and all that, walk off stage. But the moment I'm off stage, I'd be like, motherfucker.
I'm back. I had to take the food out of the oven.
Yeah, it wasn't about it, and it wasn't on the character I was good at. It was just a character I knew how to play. You know, it's not my favorite, so you know, as I'm a warrior, I prefer to, you know, have played. We got that invitation on like if I was to accept an invitation like that. Any different class, shaman would have been great, paladin would have been great, not warrior though. No, I would have been cussing on stage and shit.
Well, of course paladin would be great, because paladin is the fucking darling child of the goddamn Blizzard company.
Paladin's the daughter child of everything.
I am waiting for any company to treat Bard as their darling child.
Nah. Well, Bard is sort of like an actor that is, typecasted into a role that will never be the main character.
No.
But no, I used to want to get into esports. I had one opportunity, and I was like, nah.
Despite being the loudest member of the group, and despite being the face of the group majority of the time.
So, am I the Bard of Impulse then, or what?
What? Oh, you need more charisma score, man.
As a Ret Paladin main for the original World Classic BC, what? It was complete garbage. Yeah, Ret was kind of rough at the beginning.
Fucking Tank Pally, on the other hand.
Well, that's for PvE. We're talking PvP. I was doing PvP. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's me. Of course, it was PvP. Right? Yeah, I'm all about that shit. Phil, any thoughts on esports? Anything like that? Any opportunities, desires, any shortcomings, shortfalls, tournament wins? Anything? Being competitive.
Not much. Like again, Australia doesn't have much involvement in any of that. Australia doesn't host.
That's true.
All that much. But yeah, no. Like I used to, be into some competitive teams for Team Fortress 2. God, there's something I used to play it. I can't remember the name of it now. It's gone. But yeah, no, it's like, I have, occasional dalliances with PvP stuff, but it's not really it's not my home ground.
No,
it's something that I can do.
Yeah, PvP isn't exactly your thing. Knowing you as well as I do, yeah, PvP.
Well, here's the thing. I don't enjoy it unless it's with a decent organized team where people are open to, fucking working with one another, which when you're just hitting random queues is just never going to be the fucking case.
Never.
You must love competitive Call of Duty then, huh?
I love playing Call of Duty competitive. Are you shitting me? I love it. Like at the end of a game, I'm at top of my team, and win or lose, I could just yell at my team like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Where friends become enemies. Drop your controller, get some fucking grass, come back, and do better.
No, I love the shit talk moments in games. It's just a good. It's because after that, you know, I feel better. I'm just like. I don't like
get all that anger out when you need to.
I'm actually not too much into the heat of the moment. I'm not too into that. It's the relief that comes afterwards where I'm just like,
yeah,
yes. it's like throwing pee in the balls and then over storing and then you let it out and
it's just release.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. All right. We're making good time. We're making good time. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to improvise a topic. But I'm liking this. Popular games that we do not have an interest in or that we dislike, despite their popularity. I think Phil and I have a commonality with one exceptionally popular title. Jaden, you might actually share that opinion. Or games that are unpopular, but we enjoy, unironically. So a little bit of a
game do we have a commonality on?
Fortnite. We have no interest in Fortnite despite its popularity. So I think that's a low answer. So I think we should.
I didn't even think of that for some reason. That game pisses me off. It is known to be the most downloaded and deleted game that I have ever had in my life. I have deleted that. I have downloaded and deleted and re-downloaded that game more than 10 times, at least.
Why did you not keep it off your computer after the second time?
Oh, that wasn't on my computer. That was on my Xbox. That's how long ago this was. It was because my friends were always like, "Oh my god, the game changed. It's not horrible anymore." And then we'd play it for like 2 games, and then it'd be like, "Okay, yeah, this game is dog shit still." The only time I would ever get back into that game is if they brought back the original map with the original weapons, and I'd play it maybe 2 times. Hate that I'm getting shitted on by little kids, and then I would stop playing it forever again.
I mean, majority of the other players in the match are bots now, so
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
But I fucking do not like it when I get 90s cranked on me by fucking 10-year-olds. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, like when I was playing Call of Duty. Do you know how many 12-year-olds slept with my mom? Like, holy shit, Mom.
I was one of those 12-year-olds.
Same shit in the original Halo, man.
Yeah, original Halo. It's like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? I'm calling the cops.
No. Well, my question was, okay, so where did you get the money to do it? Hey, your mom's a whore, I hide her. It's like, well, yes, she is. So where did you get the $3.50 an hour to pull it off, huh? I know what she charges. Yeah, $3.50.
Damn, okay.
That's funny. Like,
popular games I don't really like. Black Desert Online.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Like,
I tried it. I could see what they were going for. Lots of potential. Not for me.
There's potential, but it is completely fucking undelivered on. And for some reason, everyone I know is just a brain dead fucking sycophant that plays it. And like, no, it's great. It's so good. Lost Ark, I'm not even going to touch because it's not even worth touching.
Haven't tried it yet.
Don't bother. Not worth it.
Okay, so worth it.
No, all
everything
I say,
I tried that you told me not to try, I've enjoyed, and everything you told me to try, I've hated, except for Elite Dangerous. I love Elite Dangerous.
Okay, 3 words. Gender locked classes.
I'm out.
Moving on. Exactly. Yeah, it's just it's just a Korean cash grab. That's all it is. It's just fucking cash whoring.
That flag is crimson.
Yeah.
That's
a red flag, isn't it? Crimson.
It was Piccolo. Crimson.
Yeah.
I do. You do a great Krillin. No, you do a poor Krillin. You sound like Mickey Mouse. You do a great.
Well, partly because Krillin does sound like Mickey Mouse.
Really doesn't. Really doesn't. It's more of a permanent voice crack, like a teenager's voice crack, than it is a Mickey Mouse.
It's not this, man. This isn't it.
It really. Fucking stupid.
Anyway, yeah, Lost Ark is not even worth touching. I looked at it and was like, oh, hey, okay, ooh, this sounds good. Then I saw gender lock classes. Then I saw cash shop boosts. Then fucking, it's just like, oh, okay, never mind.
Where was this
Korean.
Okay.
Fucking Korean, I should have known. Yeah, Black Desert is just another one. And it's like, no, it was fine. It was fun. It was cool, I guess, for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. And then I realized what the fuck the game was. And it's like, huh. Yeah, y'all are a bunch of fucking idiots. The game, you know, back then the game was buy to play. The game costs like $60, and they're selling an outfit, individual outfits, in the cash shop that you cannot get in any other way. You can only buy them from the cash shop for $40. Do you all not see something wrong here?
For 40
No, it's a great
bucks?
game. It's so fun.
He's Australian.
Gender
so
lock classes.
Oh, I was gonna say that's fucking expensive for stuff.
No. For $30 US.
That's
Oh,
still
$30
fucked.
US.
That's
Look
yeah,
at the
I forgot
price
inflation.
now. Yeah.
Oh, he died. Oh, he's back. Never
No,
mind.
it's just like, I walked away from it, and then, you know, a couple of other people finally walked away from it, but not because, you know, they could see the goddamn crimson flags or anything, which gender lock classes is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, oh, no, it just started to get too grindy. I got tired of trying to maintain my rank in fishing. It's like,
You have to maintain your rank in fishing.
That sounds ass. That's
I hate this planet.
yeah! Yeah!
Here, I'm gonna leave too, just because that's bullshit.
I'm back. Hey,
Yeah.
Taking a big circle back to the sea.
Yeah. I hate this planet.
Like, yeah.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah, no, it's like, you know, they have a fucking rank system for, like, fishing and, you know, wood cutting and shit, and it's like, what? Why? There are people that know life this fucking shit.
Of course, there's some people that know life every game.
Why? Yeah,
There's some
yeah.
people that don't know life
Well,
in
there
Star
are
Wars
people that
Galaxies,
just...
and that game shut down in 2011.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. That game, I can't. It's still insanely popular. It still brings in bank. I don't understand why.
You do
But
know why. You're in marketing.
Yeah, I know why. Because people are fucking idiots that can't wake up to, you know,
Hold on.
being
We might have
manipulated.
Lost Ark.
And this
Yeah,
is-
well, yeah. This is a wake up
No,
call
it's
for
people
you.
that
If
think
you like Lost
manipulated.
Ark, get the fuck off that shit before you lose
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. No, for real.
Your wife leaves
It's a
you,
waste
takes
of
the
time.
kids,
Go
takes
spend
the
it
house.
elsewhere.
How did we get on
it's-
oh yeah, right. We're on a different topic.
Popular games that, popular games that we don't like.
I have an answer for the inverse of that question. You know, popular, you know, well-known game titles that people don't like, and rightfully so, that I do enjoy unironically.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077. Easy answer. Easy. Well, for me, it's an easy answer.
I know
Like,
you're
I make
into
secret-
because it's no Shami simulator. Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. I love the genre. What can I say? I love the genre, and it's you know.
Yeah, I love it as well. I just wish
yeah.
they fucking did the game properly.
You and I both. Yeah. Like I'm wondering what the fuck they did with all that time. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the execs, because I know CD Projekt Red isn't shit. They aren't shit. There's a Netflix fucking Witcher TV series for a reason.
Well, yeah, but they don't own The Witcher. The Witcher is owned by someone else. The actual property and
I
franchise.
don't give a shit. Listen,
It's a
if
book
CD Projekt
series.
Red was that bad, they would have ruined The Witcher right out of the gate,
bad.
and it never would have had fucking the popular traction needed to have a TV program even be looked at twice.
Yeah, no. But it's kind of a Bethesda situation where, you know, they started out strong, they started out great, and now they're starting to peter off,
Right.
and
Well, no,
they're starting to fall. They're starting to fall into the corporate mindset. trap.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, 100% with you on that, and that's what I was saying. It had to do something with the execs. I know the dev team, you know, they're working around the clock, and I almost feel I do feel bad for them, because they're like receiving death threats and shit, and I'm just like, dude.
Jesus.
Like, I get what they did, like, absolutely sucks, but they should not be subjected to, like, death threats and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's too far, you know?
Yeah.
That's
I
way
mean,
too far.
it is
Like,
hard to
calm
make
down.
a game, like
Yeah,
to make a good
it's,
game. Actually,
It's not that fucking easy. No, even to make a shitty crap game, it's still not that
yeah,
easy.
just finishing a fucking game is like, good job, you did that, nice. Like, you know,
Yep. with enough patches and with enough time, yeah, of course it could be an amazing game. But that's my
You
answer.
can polish a piece of shit sometimes.
You know, like I think I said it like 2 or 3 podcasts ago. Like I love it for what it could be. For the same reason I love Star Wars, I love Star Wars for what it could be. If I just took Star Wars as what it is, I wouldn't be on board with it at all. You know?
I personally, there are 2 things I'm interested in seeing come out, because I think one is going to play into the other very fucking strongly, and influence its reception. Both Bethesda ones, Starfield, which Starfield is a new one that they're shoving out in November this year, I think.
I'm gonna have to look it up. You're gonna have to send me a link or something.
Yeah. No, Starfield is, like their big, they're kind of setting it up to be sort of a space spaghetti western type thing. Firefly. They're essentially making Firefly.
Oh, this looks kind of cool. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm about it, but I do not think their fucking engine can handle it. The game engine.
Yeah.
They have been using Game Biro for the last fucking 20, 30 years now. Shit.
That's something I like. I want them to push something like that because that'll push the demand for better, newer, faster, awesomer engines just in general. Because game studios in this day and age, they're become like, especially the big ones, they're becoming so ambitious. Like it's insane as to how much they want to pack into a game.
I'm absolutely fine with that. No, I'm fine with that. That's good. But the thing is, Bethesda have not upgraded the fucking engine or changed the engine or done anything with it.
Oh yeah. But I want them to release games. I don't care if it's a shit release. I will support it. If they are ambitious enough, I will support it because that'll create the demand for something better, and something better will come as a result of it. So I would definitely like to play a part of that, small as it may be, a single customer. But I would love to contribute where I can. Because that just means we're just going to get awesomer games in the future, and that means we'll get something like Cyberpunk 2077 better and actually done right.
Hold on. No, here's the thing: if the engine holds it back and it bombs, it complete tanks. The Elder Scrolls 6, Hammerfell, when they put it out next year, I think sometime they slated it for. That is going to be an automatic bomb. And that means that we've lost Bethesda.
Thank you for joining.
They'll be going down for a really.
You're muted, Jaden.
I know. I did that on purpose.
They'll be going down for a really good, like, they're one gaming studio, and I get how big they are, and I get how much they've contributed to the culture and all that, and everything they've done.
Yeah, no. The thing is, they tell great stories. They have great world building. They're the only ones that do, and it would be a shame that their unwillingness to upgrade the engine and their unwillingness to pull up their own socks and do a thing instead of leaving everything to the modding community to fix it up for them. It would be a genuine shame to see them go.
Oh yeah, no, like it would be a shame, but like the long-term, the implications of them going down because of 2 bombs in a row like that are just like, we're just going to see so many better releases for a long time coming from other studios. And with Bethesda writing their writing team working as well as they do, it's like that writing team, they're gonna find new work. Whoever is part of Bethesda that does good, they're with that on the resume, they're set for life. They will not find any shortage of jobs ever. Yeah, which is well deserved. They write great stories, so of course don't keep throwing money at them. They do good.
Yeah, but the problem is there's no studios that are interested in developing single player games now. All of them are doing fucking online or mobile.
Yep. Which is
every single last fucking one has changed to it. Yeah, like even Assassin's Creed is less about the story of the fucking assassins and more about the live services they can push through to level you up and cut the grind or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's a single player game.
Yeah, that's why I stopped after Assassin's Creed 3. Because I heard about how Unity was. I heard about whatever, and I picked up Origins later on just because it's like, dude, it's fucking Origins. Of course I want to know. But aside from that, I haven't purchased a single Assassin's Creed piece of merch or game since 3. And then I just dish out for Origins and I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So that's really unfortunate. Was it was EA, right, that pushed that Star Wars, what was it? Fuck, the single player one that came out recently.
Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
Single player.
Fallen something.
Yeah, Fallen Order. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order. Was that EA?
Let me look that up.
Like there was a company that was set to prove that they can make a good single player game without putting online shit. It was EA?
Yeah, Respawn Entertainment. Yeah, they're a subsidiary of EA.
Damn.
It was, of course it is. It was developed while EA still had the exclusive license.
Nice.
Which, thank God, that did not get renewed. I called it. It did not fucking get renewed. I said it wouldn't. And everyone was like, no, they're going to renew it. Oh, no, but they're not going to do that because they're not making money with it.
Yeah, even being as close to EA as it was pretty good. It was solid. I was pleasantly surprised. We're not going to get a whole lot of single player games out in this day and age, and even less so in the future. I feel like, unless something drastic changes. But I was like, wow. So I mean, like even like EA can just be like, here's a game, and I was like, really? Okay. And why am I having fun?
I can tell you why it was good, because I know someone that
here comes Phil to take away whatever credit I just gave to EA. Like, even though I acknowledge EA as being normally scum.
I mean, full part A, but part B. No. That's because internally there were a couple of firings that happened.
Nice.
Because the project leaders more or less lied through their fucking teeth and told no, it's going to be a live services game, no, there's all these, fucking things we're doing, totally. And then, like late stage in the project, 90% of the way through, then they just said, no, actually, we're not doing that at all. We're just letting the team do what the fuck they want and be creative how they want to.
Yep. And look at that. It was record-breaking sales.
Which is why it was good. Because they actually had like one or two people that took the flack.
They cut out some of the scum, and look at that. They got record-breaking sales off of Jedi.
Yeah. But the unfortunate part is those project managers or whoever the fuck they are. I don't know their names because the person I spoke to wouldn't fucking say because they don't want to lose their job. But those leaders are now more or less blackballed because they lied to the fucking corporate head house. So yeah, that's the fucking climate we live in now, which is depressing but a shame. Yeah,
forward to a change. Sometime in the distant future, but. Something finna change.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name names, but it's because two motherfuckers are getting together and saying no. I love how my Facebook said that. It was almost like Trevor from GTA 5.
God.
No. There's I can do the eyes. I can do the eyes. Fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
All I need is some speed.
Yeah, that needs a chug of Conroy. No.
So wait, question.
Answer.
EA good, EA bad. Which one?
EA can be good. Bad, but can be good.
No, EA bad.
Future EA good, EA bad. You think?
EA bad. EA's development studios sometimes can be good.
Okay, so
when they go against the corporate programming.
Right. Yes. So like I said, the potential to be good, but they are bad.
And the people who got fired.
But EA, EA themselves as a company, the company EA Games.
All right, fuck, I'm not having this argument. Fuck me.
There's a difference between EA and the companies under them that they've bought out.
Okay. See, like I don't know much about like, the company and business side of it, so that's why I've been kind of quiet. EA bad, good. I don't buy EA games, so
they choose to back off.
Yeah,
that's EA being good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. EA has the potential to be good.
EA doesn't back off. That's the fucking point.
That's why
they
I'm saying
never
potential.
do. No, there is no potential because they don't back off and just let the developers do what the fuck the developers do.
Okay, when you say don't, you're implying that they have the choice to, which is true. Meaning that, yes, they do have the potential.
No, they don't. They don't have the choice.
They don't have the choice to.
Because EA is run by the fucking shareholders that don't know shit from clay about games. They don't give a shit about games. They just care about getting a return on their investment and getting that goddamn dividends.
Yeah, no, 100%. But they could go the other direction.
No, they can't.
Yes, they fucking can.
No, they can't. Developers no longer own EA. It's all fucking corporate investors, you dumbass. It's all people that don't understand games that own the fucking company.
Yeah, corporate investors have
There
choices.
is no choice. All they care about are fucking live services and money coming in. They don't care about the fucking game. They don't care about the creativity of the art. No, they can't.
I swear to God, this guy's fucking stupid.
Fucking bunch of bean counters and accountants.
Oh my God.
That know nothing about games. They do not have the choice to do that because they don't understand the fucking choice.
You don't understand words.
You don't understand reality.
I understand reality enough to know that there is a flip side to
No,
everything.
you live in a fucking fantasy world.
Game that
I
I
live in a
don't like
fantasy
that a
world.
lot of people do. Call of Duty. I used to like Call of Duty, not anymore.
Well, there's a reason it's Call of Duty.
It is duty. Okay, one thing from Call of Duty that really pissed me off is in Vanguard they yeah, pretty much. But the fucking in Vanguard they brought Treyarch to do the zombies, right? And the zombies on that is horrible. I don't know a single person that actually likes the zombies on that. They took all of the assets, I mean, obviously, because Treyarch did it. They took all of what was good about Treyarch and did something completely different with it, and it was horrible.
How did we get on this topic again? What are we talking about?
Oh, because games that we don't like, or that we don't like that are popular, and Call of Duty is one of them.
Okay.
We were kind of ish moving on to games that aren't popular that we like. Jake said Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Then for that,
well, it's kind of the same topic. I tried to list it as
yes, sort of ish, I guess. Yeah, sure.
It's like here's something, and then here's the opposite of that something.
game that I like that not very many people know of. Fuck, Gorilla Tag.
No.
Awesome.
No, like a game that like a lot of people say is just awful. It's horrible. Don't play it. And then you're over there like, hey, I like this.
Oh, this is gonna be one that okay. People my age, I don't know about back in the day if people liked it or not, but there's a game on Nintendo. It was on the original Nintendo, and it's called like I think Wario's Woods or some shit. Fun game to play while baked as shit.
WarioWare?
I think that's too far back to be able to gauge as to whether or not the popular consensus.
Yeah, no.
Was
just
that it's good or not.
The only thing I've got
together.
Yeah, that was back when Wario was purple. He was purple in that game.
He's always been purple.
No, that's
purple
Waluigi.
and yellow. It's fucking Wario.
Yeah, but there was no yellow. It was just purple.
No. Waluigi is midnight blue and purple. His overalls are midnight blue. His actual outfit is purple.
Okay, but Wario is mainly yellow. Okay.
Ow.
He was all purple in this game.
Okay.
Huh.
So it was weird. It's a weird game. But my buddies, I was like,
it is weird.
Luigi never used to be presented as being taller than Mario.
Wait.
Yeah, Luigi used to be presented as the exact same size.
Yeah.
Oh, and then now he's taller, right?
Yeah, now he's taller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say like, wait a minute. Wait, how long? When did that get switched?
Fuck if I know.
90s sometime, I feel like.
Yeah,
Had to have been, right? Late 90s?
It's not necessarily that, that he wasn't taller or he wasn't shorter or whatever. It's that they were fucking creating games for the goddamn Game Boy. The original Game Boy.
Yeah, the technology.
How much representation can you have?
Well, yeah, they were limited by the technology of the time. presenting a taller Luigi might give a player the false idea that oh, I have an extra life. You know, I'm a taller green Mario, so I can get hit once. Oh, never mind. I'm not on a mushroom. It was for some reason.
I'm not on shrooms.
I love the theories about Mario on shrooms and shit.
Yeah, right. Where, like everyone's getting along, and he's just over there beating the shit out of people because he's high on shrooms. Completely regular world.
Like
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever played Mario 2? Probably have, right?
Mario
the second
2?
or the Super Mario. The second game, the second original game.
There's several
second original game.
Okay, Mario, the Super Mario. Was the first game Super Mario, or was it just Mario?
Well, first it was Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Really?
But we're going to assume that he's not me. That because he's a little too young to know about the fucking original Donkey Kong.
I don't know the order of the games, okay? I don't go out of my way to play all of the Mario games, all right? So Super Mario 2. Super Mario 2 is fire as fuck, okay? And out of my buddies didn't like it.
So we're not talking hold up. So we are not talking about the one where he has the Tanuki suit.
I don't think so. It's the one where you throw like the onions and shit, or the whatever the fuck
That's every
they
fucking
are.
Mario game. But yeah, I know the one you mean.
What?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
That's every fucking Mario.
I was just giving you shit. I know which one you mean.
The one that's different. The one that's different from, or well, it has a lot of different.
It's a Mario game.
The one where you can't stomp on the monsters. Okay, that one. Ow. Okay, I'm sorry, I got too close to my mic. But the one where you can't stomp on the monsters. I think that game is fire. Even though it my buddies thought it was lame because it's different, but I think it's cool because it's different and you get to see new shit. And it's
shit.
Yeah, I don't know much about it though because I only got past I think the 3rd stage maybe. That game was fucking hard, man.
Actually, that's not too bad for someone younger, because those games were made to kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, me and my one of my friends got really cooked, and we got pretty far in Super Mario World or something like that. Yeah, it was so fun.
He's a kitty.
My kitty is sleeping over there.
Right.
Can't see her.
He gave me kisses on the nose.
Yeah.
Straight to my nose every time. He does not know how to kiss gentle.
It's like just a scrape.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like sandpaper, except like really coarse.
Yeah.
That's what what are you fucking around with?
Listen, Woodhouse. While you're out, I want you to go and buy some sand. I don't know if they grade it, but
Archer quote.
Cool.
It's about Robert saying on his eye because he fucked up or something or whatever.
Because they didn't bring a dog into his apartment.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I remember.
A game that I personally do really enjoy that I've heard. I mean, people shit on it sometimes. I don't know if it's a lot of people don't like it.
Oh, shit.
VR chat.
Yeah.
People like that.
It's
people like it.
Like it, yeah.
Yeah, but
people like it.
From
look, there's a lot of people that shit on it as well. It's just
I think it's 50-50.
but it's not that, you know,
Yeah, that game, I think that VR chat has a lot of potential, to be honest, because you can literally, because it's all through Unity, and you can make your own worlds and characters. You can literally make whatever the fuck you want. And now that they have they have I think it's Udon or some shit like that. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's close to that. They have a new coding thing, so you can add more shit that involves VR play and stuff, and it's really interesting. I haven't gotten into it, but
What's that game that Jeffrey brought up the other week? It was Half-Life, Second Life or something.
Second Life.
Yeah, VR chat is just a first-person Second Life.
Pretty much.
So what do you mean potential of the game?
What do I mean potential is that you can make anything you want. So
Second Life.
It's already there.
Okay, well there's potential with that game then too.
No, I mean with VR chat, you said VR chat had potential. I'm like, potential in what? What are the gameplay elements?
chatting with others. But no, I'm saying
You know, oddly enough, I remember on 2GB radio over here, which is
the mechanics can be whatever they want to be. Okay.
Go on, Phil.
I remember on 2GB radio over here, like I want to say 16 years ago. The 2GB is a really, you know, conservative. Who's that guy? The one with they're turning the frogs gay.
Oh,
that kind of crowd. Yeah, Alex Jones. That kind of fucking crowd. I think one of the presenters, by coincidence, it's not that Alex Jones, but his name actually is Alex Jones.
Oh, let's be careful. Do Twitch TOS and shit.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But, you know, like that whole crowd gets off to 2GB.
Yeah.
And, you know, like they were talking 16 years ago about, you know, the fact that, you know, people were spending money in Second Life to buy outfits and, you know, shit for their characters and whatever. And,
yeah,
you know, I think it's ridiculous that people are having to spend money to do anything with the game. That this is absurd and ridiculous. And parents, you should know what your kids are doing. You should watch what your children are doing.
I mean, they're not wrong on describing it as ridiculous.
Oh yeah, no, they're not. But
they got something there.
You know,
everything else they're actually crazy about if they're anything like Alex Jones, but
yeah,
it is ridiculous.
Yeah, but no, like, you know, this was like right at the beginning of microtransactions and shit.
You want to know what really is ridiculous? Fucking buying virtual land. Have you seen that?
Yep.
People are buying virtual land.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like multiple different sites.
Like, nah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've seen virtual landscape. Why are you buying land? It's a virtual landscape. It's unlimited. It has no value.
Go make the fucking landscape, motherfucker. Don't buy it from someone else.
There is a server that I saw for Minecraft that was selling fucking land, and people were buying it, mind you, which is the most depressing thing. Mm-hmm. It was, you know, selling like 20 by 20 square lots of land for $100. Yep. It's like, why you people are fucking dumb.
Is there like was there like a bidding thing attached to it, like where you could like where the profits will go up and down and shit on that land, and you could sell it yourself and then get like a bunch of money and stuff, but you never are gonna get money out of it?
Well, number one, it's a game. Number two, it's a virtual landscape. So
as soon as you change servers, you've lost all that value anyway.
Not only that, but it doesn't have value anyway because it's limitless. Something that is limitless or something in high supply has low value. So going by that, if something is without limits, it has no value. The more rare something is, the more value it has.
Mm-hmm. They're just putting a limit to a limitless thing and adding a price tag, and people are just buying.
Yep. Completely arbitrary.
Even a small brain like me can fucking
I need to take
solve
a piss,
this
but
problem.
But I know that Jake is going to go off on the game that I have. Current version RuneScape. Go on, bitch, while I'm taking a piss.
I'm not giving him the satisfaction.
I don't know anything about.
Okay, so the current version of RuneScape is like it functions so much like a fucking mobile MMO. It's just it boggles the mind. Okay, so at this point in RuneScape used to be a fun game. It was fun for its time. It was it was browser based, which was very easy access. Don't listen to Phil. I will mute his ass if he yells from across the damn room. It used to be like, you know, very easy access. I mean, it still is, but like back then, that was something that was unheard of. To play a game online that was an MMO to any extent, you had to buy a CD, install the game, make sure your internet was good, all this good stuff from way back when, right? Mm-hmm. So it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. It was one of the most interactive games of its time. Nowadays, it's so easy access. It's insane. They've changed how the combat system works to make it they're trying to spice it up, but it's a far cry from how it originally was. The original game had its charm because it was simple, right? You went to RuneScape to relax. You didn't go to RuneScape to take part in quasi intense combat and
constantly
shit like that.
grind.
Yeah, well, it was constantly grinding, but that was its charm, because during that grind, you could actually meet new people, because there was just it wasn't like too expansive, right? It wasn't anything like how big World of Warcraft is.
I'm just guessing, bro. I have no knowledge on this game at all.
Virtual space is relatively small compared to other MMOs. I mean, like, how much can you pack into a browser-based game back then? You know, when other games that you could find on the browser were basically 4-minute flash game campaigns or something that an animator made over the course of, I don't know, 6 months in mom's basement or whatever. That was its competition. So RuneScape had browser-based, like, by the balls. But this day and age, like, they're trying to make it, you know, more interactive. They're trying to make it better, not better. Well, better in whatever sense that they think is better. But they're trying to make it so you're more involved with the game itself, which I guess is fine in some respects. But for one, RuneScape was not meant to be like that. So not only that, but nowadays you could purchase like tokens that you could redeem on what they call the Grand Exchange. It's pretty much the auction house. I throw $20 at the game, I get a few million back, right?
Yeah,
I can actually do that now, which I don't like.
Yeah, and that's people that are playing the game deciding, hey, I want to, you know, I still want the premium membership shit, and I'm willing to buy it with my in-game money. You choose to buy it with your real-world money, they buy it with in-game money from you. I
can understand having an alternate route to, like, you know, purchase things in game, like features in game with in-game.
You can't,
which I'm about. What are you talking about?
I mean, clearly you can't if you're bitching about that exact fucking thing.
No, I like that there's an alternative that people could, like, if you play the game enough and you're good enough at the game, here's your features. You could purchase it with the fruits of your labor, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't like the idea of throwing money at a game to have currency thrown at you for that.
But you don't have to.
I still take part in the economy that allows for that.
So?
It's not a healthy economy.
It's a fucking GE, man. It auto-generates a fucking thing.
That's why gold in the current state of RuneScape is so fucking worthless. All the prices are
in 07. In fucking 07. In old school, it is. In the actual current version RuneScape, no, the economy is actually healthy.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. No. Shit isn't expensive.
Last time I read the numbers, I actually read the numbers back. I took 3 different items and I compared them back to back. One item was 3 times more expensive than the current state RuneScape.
Tiger, I'm not even going to take this out, bro. This is going to get heated. This is going to get interesting. This is going to get great. All right, I'm going to zip and let these guys just talk.
Old school RuneScape, healthier by comparison.
This is going to get
prices are lower.
Yeah. How many players are in the fucking games? How much demand is there for those fucking items? No.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I ran the numbers by you too. It was 125,000 old school versus
so
like 75,000, 80,000 current
it's great.
numbers.
It's not
that might have changed as the hype for old school RuneScape died.
Yeah, but at the time it has died because the economy in old school is horrible and nothing actually balances it. Nothing takes out any of the gold.
Same token feature in old school RuneScape that they do in new school RuneScape, where you can throw money at the game and get currency back.
The token thing isn't what takes out money from the economy. The thing that new RuneScape does is all of the equipment being degradable, and you have to pay to get it repaired. Which, you know, bitch trying to complain about. I'm not a fan of the system,
which is fine, and
I understand
it decreases the amount of the amount of that item, the degradable items, decreases over time with that.
Oh, he lagged.
That item.
He back. I thought his Discord just died.
Yeah, no,
okay,
it kind of did.
Okay, yeah, no. As there's less of an item because these items are degrading over time, like you said, the cost for them increases because the demand stays the same. Well, the demand increases because, you know, sometimes you forget to repair your shit.
No, you completely misunderstand. No,
I don't.
Okay, no. You know how the barrows? No. You know how the barrows sets work?
Yes.
You know how all the barrow sets work? That's how pretty much all the new armor and weapons works now.
Okay.
Where you can repair them and they're just constantly going to degrade, and then you repair them again, they degrade, you repair them again, degrade, blah 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 blah, and that's the gameplay loop.
Yeah, people are throwing money into the dark abyss to get them repaired. We'll call it, because that money doesn't get circulated back into the economy. But how much money is made off of what you were doing to degrade that equipment?
A little extra, and a lot of people spend it to buy
Perfectly fine.
Tokens. Yeah,
which
a lot of people spend it to buy the tokens.
They
Which,
can,
by
they
the
can
way,
spend it to buy the tokens, but I don't see why these tokens should be purchasable with real cash.
No. Here's the thing with
Because
the
what
tokens.
you're doing.
No. Okay, just because you list a token on the GE, that doesn't mean that it increases any amount of the token.
No,
The token...
no. I totally get that. No, but the tokens are artificially generated.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine. Now, keep up with me here. While the tokens are being artificially generated in order to supply people who are buying these tokens and giving money to the newbies, what they're doing is they're artificially increasing the demand for particular items, whatever the new players happen to be buying, or whatever the real world money spenders are demanding, or whatever they're buying. So what that's doing is it's artificially increasing the amount of available capital to those particular markets. Do you know what happens when an artificial increase to available capital does to an industry?
Yeah,
it skyrockets price.
We've all studied Africa.
We've
all studied that African territory that just kind of printed out $1 million bills.
Well, yeah, you get the same thing when like bank loans are available for a specific for an item. That item or service becomes 100% more expensive. Same thing with government subsidies. You see things becoming more expensive because all of a sudden there's an artificial increase in the available capital for that market. RuneScape is doing the exact same thing.
Ish. Because they still have plenty of things that are just flat bore gold sinks to take money out of the community.
That's actually a really good way to balance it. I praise Guild Wars 2 for doing that with their transaction fees on their trading posts.
Well, partly that, but no, I mean even in other ways that are perhaps slightly more altruistic, even every now and again, like every 4 months ish maybe, they have the Well of Generosity, for example, and for every 10 million gold or something that the players across the entire game throw into it, they donate $1 to some charity or whatever.
Oh yeah, no,
that shit actually gets a lot of people to throw gold in.
Things like that are fantastic, and props to them for doing that. For the charities and whatnot. We're all about charities here, so hats off to them on that. I don't think they have enough of those gold sinks. They need more in order to sort of balance that out. They need more sinks.
They do need a few more sinks, but as with any game, it hits a point where it's like, okay, well, I've spent all the money I can getting up my skills. I've got this big fucking booming house that I've spent trillions of gold on.
Oh yeah.
I've got all the possible weapon sets in existence. Every new thing that comes out, I can just.
Man, you ain't got to tell me I've done this in Galaxy twice. Let's go. I've done it. But what's your? So you
eventually everyone hits that point. Okay, it's an MMO. You can't. There is nothing you can do to hold things in that state of perpetuity. But at the same time, once someone gets to that point and they get bored and they decide, yeah, all right, I think I've finished, and they fuck off. Everything that they have is out of circulation.
It's gone. Well, see, that's the thing that I want to bring up too. Is because you brought up that it's not going to
player retirement is also retirement is also a valid form of balancing that out.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I'm with you on that. And I was about to bring up it's inevitable that prices are going to increase in all the markets in an MMO, because players are leaving, but the most dedicated are staying. They're still accruing wealth, so things are still going to skyrocket in any MMO, really. And there's really only so many gold sinks you can have.
And then the new people, new players come in. They see, oh, okay, the price is that. All right. Oh, hey, wow, cool. I just got this awesome thing. What's the price for it? Oh, I'm going to try sell it for a little more. It's just...
Well, they can, but who are they going to sell it to? They're going to sell it to another new player because they just upgraded, say, Attack 20. They're picking up a Mythal Scimitar, but they find out, holy shit, this is expensive. So they got two options: grind the fuck out of gold, or throw money at it, real money at it.
Yeah.
Neither help. Both perpetuate the problem. So it's not good.
Yeah, but that's kind of a problem we have in the real world as well.
That's what I'm saying with RuneScape 3 versus old school RuneScape. Old school RuneScape, of course, hasn't been around as long as RuneScape 3. RuneScape 3 has been doing this a lot longer. They have a smaller player base. Last I checked, give me that. Last I checked, they do have a smaller player base. Okay, so they're a little further ahead of their economy. Clearly, at some point, old school RuneScape is going to catch up in their economy's status as being unhealthy with RuneScape 3 currently, but by that time, RuneScape 3 is going to be even worse off.
Right.
My point being, it's a horrible economy. It's not good for new players because it corners new players into either grinding the shit out of gold somehow, or they just gotta throw money in it. Which is great for the company. Let's get supported, but
neither. Let's agree that neither of the economies are good.
No, well, I'm in total agreement with that. But RuneScape 3 is just worse. Like I've run the numbers by you.
Yeah, dude. Just because something costs more, that does not mean anything. That means that there's
a huge inflation problem.
No, it means there's a huge fucking demand for that thing.
It means that thing has. You could have avoided that demand by not artificially increasing the available capital. How? What do you mean how? Okay.
First prize.
What do you mean how? Okay, so say, when automobiles, right? Automobile industry is a very good one, especially here in the United States. Bank loans become available for automobiles. An automobile company, say you and I are selling cars, right? Jaden wants to come in and buy a car. Well, we're selling car. We'll sell him a car for $1,000. Okay, cool. We can do that.
I don't
Jaden,
have that.
Congratulations. Couple paychecks, you're in.
Bam.
All of a sudden, we learned that his bank is putting out bank loans. So we got a few more customers that have access to these loans. These customers are coming in with more money. The smart move for us is to raise the cost. We get more money like that. Suddenly, there's available capital. So that artificially increased the price. There was an artificial introduction of available capital into our industry, and we responded to maximize our profits by raising the price because of that increase in available capital.
Okay.
I mean, I went to school for this. So
I did not.
Like, all right, you're not wrong, but at the same time, you're wrong to try and apply that to an MMO where that isn't the case.
That is the case. It happens regardless. Profit's always going to be maximized. Now, sure, a player can select a player with some supply.
No. Here's the thing. There's only like 10%. No, there's only like 10% of people that are actually buying the fucking tokens and selling them on the Grand Exchange.
That's still an introduction.
That's the part you're missing. It's not.
That's still.
But it's not
how much
enough.
So for millions.
Last I checked, it was like 9 mil, something like that.
About 20 mil on
30 mil. That, yeah.
Last I checked on RS3. Last I checked on RS3, it was about 22, 25 mil, something like that.
Yeah.
And on an old school RuneScape, it was about 5 or 6
bounces between 20 and 30.
Yeah, and on old school RuneScape, it was about 5 to 6 mil. Actually, last I checked, it was the price was decreasing on those tickets, on those things. The value of them was dropping because so many people were getting them.
There's so many people are leaving.
There was a higher supply of them.
Yeah, there's a higher supply because people are leaving the fucking game and not interested.
And not interested in buying them. Well, I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like we can go ahead and increase and keep the money that you and I otherwise wouldn't have buying cars to resell. Instead, we're just straight selling cars and going straight to our manufacturer instead. I.e., in MMO terms, we're doing the repeatable quest instead of buying from the customers and then reselling to different customers.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why the prices are so fucking high. And the way to solve that is for that bank to not start giving out loans for cars in the first place.
Fucking loan. Okay.
Stop introducing an artificial supply of available capital to any industry, and prices will stay down.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't know.
That's why I say it's good that RuneScape introduced an alternative way via gold for people to, buy their membership and keep playing with their premium services and all those areas and whatnot. But it's not a good thing that people can just throw money at the game, get these tokens, sell these tokens, and then all of a sudden accrue millions of gold that they don't know what the fuck to do with.
Right. Well, again, here's the thing. It's an MMO, so no matter no, it's a fucking MMO.
It is. Okay? It is. Yeah, you're gonna get that anyway.
No, the thing, even before that was available, I was still buying RuneScape Gold because I just go to fucking Korean gold sellers.
Well, yeah,
it's a goddamn MMO. You can never stop that.
No, 100%.
And that's in an MMO.
That's it ruins economies. Every
game. SWTOR.
Yeah, ruined economy.
Key goddamn example.
I'm with you. The fact that they make cartel items fucking tradable ruined the economy.
Yeah. I wish I paid attention to my econ class. All of this shit is just...
It's nice to know these things.
I'm just listening.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into that sometime.
It's like even the gold sinks in SWTOR don't do anything.
They really don't.
Because, I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. The entire fucking guild ship that we've got, that was like, what? $500, $600? Take the money.
No, I think the only game that effectively does that is the only game that I think balances it out properly with a gold sink is Guild Wars 2, because they go straight to the source, the transactions themselves.
Yeah, Guild Wars 2 limits the transactions you can do with that 500 gold limit per week that you can accept from a
from mail.
Or from any mail in a week, you can only take up to 500 gold.
Yep. Well, not only that, but they go straight to the transaction, and it acts as a sort of tax.
Kinda, yeah. But it's really not that much of a tax.
15%.
The only ones that it really hits hard yet. No. But here's the thing: the only one that hits hard are flip traders, which, quite frankly, good.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there. Flip traders absolutely should be taxed up the wazoo.
Yeah.
In that fashion.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If you can either tax the transactions or not give out the loan in the first place, not artificially increase the supply of available capital.
Yeah. But Guild Wars 2 still lets you buy gold.
Yep.
Gems
but cutting straight to the transaction is a genius way to do it. I wish RuneScape did the same. The health
cutting what?
Cutting straight to the transactions.
Sure,
but it's a genius way to do it while still allowing for that artificial introduction of available capital.
Well, yeah, okay, but that doesn't stop the fact that the capital is still there. That doesn't stop the fact that people, but if people just buy 10,000 gold if they want to.
That's right, but if you go straight
just sitting on it.
That's right, but if you go straight for the transaction, then what you're effectively doing is you're decreasing the volume of capital.
Yeah, okay. So but the 15% tax is only taking out 1,500 gold versus the 8,500 that still remains that the person bought.
Yeah, that's right.
That's still a huge inflation.
Yeah, actually it is. But what's happening in Guild Wars 2 is that gems are also being you can also, the dollar amount that you give to the game for your gold is becoming less and less, because you can actually do the inverse and throw your in-game gold at gems,
like you can in RuneScape.
Then why is it
do you see how none of your fucking arguments hold up?
Because there's that 15% tax differential. There's not that in RuneScape. That's why I brought up that 15% tax.
Because it does nothing.
It does
50%, that's not nothing! The fucking 85% that remains is still artificial bullshit that just poofed into existence out of air! You fucking moron!
I'm the one.
It solves nothing!
What do you mean it's
If
nothing?
she's the moron, then what am I? I don't even know what you guys are talking about at this point.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
This guy's a fucking idiot!
Oh,
You
fuck.
cannot see how his argument it does not hold any water because the difference is 15% tax that he is so fucking
This
makes
switched
no
over
difference
very quickly.
to the fact that there is a huge swamp of gold that has still been added to the
I
goddamn
thought we were
economy.
chilling, but
Yeah, but it's a
Barely not.
mechanical difference, Phil. It's a difference of operation.
No, it
It's less
isn't.
And more about the fact that it's actually there.
Fucking isn't.
Yes, it fucking
No.
is.
oh my god, he
Yes.
took off the glasses.
I put out the exact fucking argument I needed to.
Fucking idiot.
I knew it was a good idea to press this argument. I wanted to give up 5 minutes ago and just be like, you fucking idiot, and move on. But like, I'm so happy I pushed it. This is what it feels like when he's fucking like, when he has nothing left.
No, this is what I'm like when I'm fucking done with your shit because I've already proven you wrong. Oh, it's a mechanical difference. No, the 15% gets taken out. No, it doesn't. 15% doesn't matter.
To fucking trade. You can't flip as effectively if there's an additional tax to that.
So what? You
do you mean,
can't
so
flip
what?
it and escape that easily either.
We good?
Fucking stupid. Next topic.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, so let's say someone buys a fucking thing in RuneScape for 10,000.
We're doing this.
No. Okay, someone buys a fucking thing in RuneScape
Bring
for
up a
10,000 gold
calculator.
and sells it.
Bring up a calculator.
No, we don't need it. Don't need a calculator. They buy the thing in RuneScape, they sell it for 10,000 gold. Great, hooray.
Open calc-
It's 10,000 gold that has been added to the economy artificially. Someone buys 10,000 gold in
Hold on.
Guild Wars. Go on.
Someone buys 10,000 gold in RuneScape. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed the first part. I was doing a bit about Cortana bringing up a calculator. I don't actually have one. So somebody buys a token in RuneScape, yes?
And they sell
And-
it for 10,000 just to keep things on the fucking same level. And then
Okay.
someone buys
hold on.
10,000 gold.
10,000.
Guild
Hold
Wars.
on. 10,000 was brought out of somebody else's pocket then,
No,
without a tax. Yes, because you sold that
no.
token on the Grand Exchange.
That's not the way the tokens are programmed to work. That isn't how they work. Even if nobody has put up a token for sale, you can still buy them. They are an infinitely respawning thing. That's how they're programmed in the
That's
game.
Fucked. That's even worse.
That's how they're programmed. No, that's genius.
That is even
That
worse.
is genius because that means there's more people buying them and more gold coming out of the economy than there is getting put into it from people buying the thing and selling it.
Then how is RuneScape's
To
3
get gold.
economy 6 times worse than old school RuneScapes?
Again, I keep trying to fucking tell you, supply
you
and
don't.
demand.
Supply.
There's
that's
a
hardly
lot of
even
demand for
throwing
the
a gun out there.
items. No, there's a lot of demand for the items because people want to take the easy way of doing the content
How much
so that
demand
they
are you
can get
talking?
geared for the content.
Do we have any numbers
Like-
on the demand? This is why I asked to bring up a calculator.
Actually, we do. Our RuneScape, the G, let's bring up the G stat pages.
Yeah,
That
bring up
is
the
actually
G.
one of the genius things they do. Okay, I'm gonna go find one of the.
Fucking the QA cat side. Like, that's a good
Good
sign.
for
We need
her.
to move on.
No. Okay, let's go find more. No. Just take me to the full website.
This
Take me
guy's
to the
one
full
foot in the
website.
grave, and he wasn't
Fuck
put the
this.
other foot.
No,
I think
fuck
we're gonna have
this.
to
I don't
leave
give
the
a
other
shit.
topics for
I
next
don't
time.
care. I am bringing you down, motherfucker.
No, you're not.
This is an ultimate battle between
The community
Jake and Phil.
range.
See, I
And
could.
I'm
I
here
could
to
tell you
enjoy the
again.
ride.
I can tell you where this is leading up to. This is leading up to
no,
me
just-
spelling out for him a third time why that functional difference of the 15% tax in Guild Wars 2 is actually effective.
It doesn't make a difference.
You guys are just making my job easy. I can just sit back and relax and watch the
We're
chaos
doing this
unfold.
content for him. Okay,
Mhm.
so Jaden, next topic.
No. Okay. Now let me hit you with
Oh, I want to hear the
this
rest of
here
this.
link.
If we could go back in time to relive a gaming experience, which would it be?
I'm gonna hit you with this link. No, fuck you. Here
I can't check it.
Hit the link. No,
I can't check it
Get
in
it up.
stream.
yes, you
cannot
can.
check it
You're
in
getting
stream.
it up right now. You're getting
I'm
it
not.
up right now because I'm gonna
No, I'm keeping
bitch
on
at you
faces
right
on
this.
stream. Yeah, you can bitch at me
I
all you
give a
want. Jesus
shit.
Christ. How many times
Good.
has your bitching been effective?
Oh,
Actually, more times than
very. More times. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can. Okay, here we go. A noxious scythe.
Go ahead and
Worth
go ahead and tell me.
397. Yeah, currently worth 397 million. Let's
wait.
go back. What's this? January. February 5, actually. February 5, it was worth 374 mil.
A difference of 1 million
Why is
gold.
it such a difference? No, 20 million.
Wait, what was
21 million
what was the
gold.
first number? 21. Okay, no, 21. I missed the middle digits.
The difference of 21 million gold. Yeah, and mind you, if you take a look at the 6-month chart, it's an even greater fucking difference. Where
Okay,
once
so
upon a time it
hold on,
was
hold
288 million going back into September.
Yep.
Okay, it is
more
one of the
buying power,
best in
more
slot
buying-
items. It's like second best melee item you
So
can.
what you're telling me is if you go far enough back, then you can demonstrate 100% that you had more buying power with your gold than you do now.
No. What I'm saying is 6
Hold
months
on.
ago.
Hold on. No, that's
No,
precisely
shut
what I'm
up.
saying.
No,
That's precisely
Let
what you're
me
demonstrating. You're
finish.
demonstrating my point.
6 months ago. 6 months ago, there was a bit of a stagnation in content, and they weren't putting out anything anyone particularly cared about, and everyone was just playing fucking old school.
Fair enough. That's
Now
fine.
that people are moving into RuneScape fucking common, the current RuneScape version, there's a huge fucking spike of demand for a noxious scythe because everybody wants to have it. It's a fucking BIS item.
More buying power way back when.
No,
There was a higher,
way back
player.
when there was more supply. Way back when there was more supply because there weren't as many people wanting it. There weren't as many people in the game.
Right. But
Now
for the
that
people
there's
that were in the
more
game, their
people in.
buying power was higher.
Sure.
Yeah. As time progressed, given that the
The
RuneScape has a
demand
system
became more.
that you and I both
The
did use,
demand for it became more. There without any
precisely
demand
what
artificially. The demand became more because there's more fucking people
and the supply
wanting
shrunk.
it.
Why did the supply shrink, Phil? Because more people were coming across the gold. How did they
More
come
people
across that?
want it than
Phil?
are actually available.
How did they come across
Because
the
it's
gold,
a
Phil?
chance. Because it's a chance drop from a boss. Play the other bosses to get the
Which is
gold.
fine.
You go sell
is fine.
god swords.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's not what everyone did.
Go sell the gold. What are you doing?
But if they kept it to the god swords, it wouldn't be 700 some odd mil right now.
And what's your fucking point? There's other items you can buy. People
which is-
want the fucking noxious scythe.
But where did the supply go, Phil? People are buying them, Phil.
To people that bought it.
Yeah, precisely. Reducing people's
Yeah.
buying power. What do they have to do to solve that? They have to get additional loans for the
Play
bank.
more
They have to
bosses
throw
and
money
spawn more of them. No, you
Okay,
fucking
yeah, or work
muppet,
harder.
you
or work harder.
fucking bosses, you
Yeah,
piece
sure,
of
fine.
shit.
They can
You
have to
play
work
the
harder.
game to get the money.
More paychecks. That's what it is. That's the solution that people have to come up with. Work more paychecks, save longer, play more content. It's not a healthy economy. And it's not a good idea to have artificially introduced capital available to anything.
Are you aware of how the economy works in the real world, or are you just like pulling idealistic fucking communist bullshit out of your ass? Because it feels like you're pulling idealistic communist bullshit out of your fucking asshole if you don't get that
Everything I'm
natural
saying
inflation
right now-
occurs when there is less supply than there is more fucking demand.
No, everything I'm saying right
Are
now
you
is
are you a fucking moron, or are you
gonna listen?
how does the mind of Jake Peters work?
You know I fucked you up. Everything I'm saying right now is
No,
actually
because you're fucked up and everything coming out of your mouth is shit right now.
a communist or even a socialist inside society where government subsidizes everything, i.e. introduces an artificial increase in the available capital
But the
to an
government
industry.
hasn't subsidized anything here. The government hasn't subsidized anything, and nobody has given a loan for anything here. This is just natural fucking inflation at work.
US, they
More demand, less supply, price skyrockets. Do the fucking math. It's not hard, moron.
I have done the math. The government had actually done that here. I explained the whole thing with the fucking, vehicle loans, the car loans from the bank. Everything I'm saying right now is actually anti-communist. I don't know where the fuck you're getting this pro-communist bullshit from. Now, hold on, because I just let you go on for 5 minutes. You're gonna hear me.
Oh, because their buying power was their buying power was more 6 months ago.
Subsidies and loans were less. The buying power was more than it is now.
No, there was no loans and subsidies. All that happened was that people played the game more so they could afford the thing. And then they bought the thing. Congratulations.
Except
now the price goes up for the next dickhead that comes along to buy it. And then they buy it. And the price goes up for that dickhead. And then the next dickhead pays more. And the next cunt pays more. And congratulations, you have a fucking inflation that occurs naturally.
See, Phil's the kind of guy that'll talk on for 5 minutes and give you 30 seconds for a rebuttal.
Because you're fucking just spouting off diarrhea from your mouth. Eat less fiber in your diet. You don't need any more. I am worried for the fucking amount of fluids you retain in your body at this point. Please go see someone and eat some more salt.
That's what I'm saying by using the metaphor of the fucking vehicle loans from the fucking bank. We can use the same thing with education. We can use the same thing with medical costs in the US. We can use the same thing in the real world anywhere. We can use the same thing for any communist or socialist country such as Cuba or Venezuela, where they're having to ration things simply because things are so expensive.
Right. Next topic.
That's because the government has stepped in and done anything to tab with it. RuneScape is not that environment. The government hasn't stepped in to do anything.
Oh, but the machinations of the economy are the exact same. You are giving an artificial increase to the available capital. You think everyone out there is going out hunting down God swords to sell and save up for that scythe you were talking about? Hell no.
Yes!
Like you and me are throwing cash at the game so we can, shortcut our way to the scythe.
No! 95% of people don't engage with that system because they hate it and can't stand its existence.
Why didn't you look up the grand exchange stats on the tokens themselves, Phil?
Let's do that.
Okay. After this, we're actually going on to the next topic.
Thank you.
We need to actually do that. I enjoy hearing this, but fucking Christ.
What are the tokens called? I haven't played.
Oh, yeah, good question. Okay, let's do most valuable trades. That's probably gonna show something.
RuneScape bonds.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bonds. That's it. Yeah. Bond.
I'm gonna dumb this down for anyone who's watching. Don't buy things. Bonds. Don't buy game currency.
They are now
buy game currency. It's
24 million. They have gone down in value over the last 3 months.
And what does that mean, Phil?
Nobody is buying the fucking tokens to sell them.
People are putting up tokens to sell them, and fewer people are buying.
Did you not listen to what I said about the way they're programmed?
Do you not know how supply and demand works?
No, we're not going down this again. No, I don't care. I'm done. We've heard it. It's good.
Continue next time.
Stop buying money.
No.
On games.
Okay, take a look at the 6 month chart. Take a look at the 6 month chart. They're worth 35 mil.
This is content. We can argue about this in private.
If you enjoy video games,
worth
play
34
them.
mil.
If you don't, then don't
take a look
play
at the current chart. They're worth 44 mil.
There was 44 mil currently? No. Yes, they are.
Yep.
Okay.
And 6 months ago,
for some reason, this chart doesn't start.
Yeah. Do you see the little drop-down box?
They were worth more previously. Yeah.
Yeah. They were worth less previously. And that chart actually very nicely demonstrates what I was fucking saying. Nope. 6 months ago, nobody was interested about being in the game. Now that there's more people in the game, more people are buying them than they were 6 months ago. There was a huge spike of people that came along for whatever fucking
more people are buying them.
If
more people were okay. So what is the difference between people buying and selling them, though? More people are selling them.
It still affects the price
of them.
No. Wait, it still affects the price, but there's no actual finite limit on them.
Price goes down as
shut up, Frosty. Go. Let Frosty get a word out because he deserves a word out. Go.
So do I. You talk for 5 minutes.
Wait. What are the metas for buying? Like, what are the specific things that people are more likely to buy than others? Like, what are the metas for buying things with actual currency?
It's all gear and shit like that. It's all gear that gets people up to doing the content now, so they can grind for that exact same gear and sell it and make a profit on that.
So usually, so
that's how it works.
If you were to have your own money and you could freely spend it on whatever you want, the meta in that game is to buy the armor and then resell it.
No. You use the armor and the stats and everything you get from the gear to then go more or less find that gear from the bosses to drop it.
And then sell that gear.
Yeah. So you still keep your own original set, but you're just selling the duplicates that you get.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I thought that would go somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I'm just trying to go.
Because everyone is buying one thing.
You had said the more supply there is, the less it costs. That's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a higher supply of these tokens. Yes.
And the chart matches up exactly with what I was fucking saying.
Go back 2 minutes to when he was saying more people were buying. Done.
Yeah. No, exactly. Less people were buying the Noxious Scythe 6 months ago compared to how many are buying it now.
I'm out of coffee.
Guess what I'm not out of? G Fuel. Sponsor me. Next topic. Fucking Christ. Next topic. How is Frosty going to get sponsored by G Fuel? Take a look at the chart
for the Noxious Scythe and take a look at the chart for the fucking clones. They match up very fucking closely. More people are buying the bonds now than they were 6 months ago.
Next time on whether or not CasterSquared podcast.
Whether or not that's true, there is more supply now than before per buyer. More people are selling than buying.
For right now, yeah. And now they're coming back down in value. They're not going to be worth as much. Yeah. That's how that fucking works. Congratulations. Welcome to economics. Oh no,
take it back 3 minutes ago. Take it back 3 minutes ago where he was saying the exact opposite shit. Like I said, dirt on his casket. Fucking done. Okay, so reliving gaming moments from the past. If we could go back in time to relive a gaming experience, which would it be? The conversation.
I'm not letting you choose. I'm going first.
Go ahead, Frosty.
If I could relive any gaming moment, I would relive when Guitar Hero was a good game. When Guitar Hero was actually decent and people actually enjoyed playing it. It is, but it isn't because of Guitar Hero Live, and I doubt they're ever going to go back and make new games on the old Guitar Hero. I wish that it was I enjoyed back when it was more of a simple game, and I mean, not simple, but when they actually had good songs in it, and when they ran out of good songs, they just started putting shit into it.
Does anybody have a timer on how long Phil and I argued?
That's what I was gonna ask that earlier, but then I forgot because you guys continued arguing, and I was like, okay, fuck it, whatever. Brain doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nah, it's chilling.
I wanted to move on. He just kept going.
I was entertained. You both kept going.
I wanted to move on, and then he kept going, and then I wanted to move on again. And he was like, "Hold on." I'm like,
"No, you're gonna start it again. No. Hey, you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're never talking about RuneScape ever again." Not until I can get my 2 cents on it.
Go play RuneScape. See how it is.
Oh God. I would like to relive the moments where Guitar Hero the people behind Guitar Hero, I mean, it's kind of complicated because I think 2 has the best songs, and then it got bought out by Activision, and then they went to making, the people who made Guitar Hero 2 went to making the Rock Band games, which I don't really care for, to be honest. I mean, they have good games, or not good games, but they have good music, good soundtrack and all that. But I don't like how they, how the game was structured and all that. I don't know. I like the way Guitar Hero was, continuing it from Guitar Hero 2 going to 3. all that. I know those are brought up the most because, you know, those are the best games to everybody for Guitar Hero and all that. But like, I don't know, those moments were really good. When I thought that colors were better than the actual songs themselves, that was awesome. Also, I would like to relive back when I played Half-Life for the first time ever, because that was very monumental. And I was young, like that was when I was like, I think I was like 6. Really? Oh, damn. It's fun.
Neither have I. It would be great to go back and experience something for like the first time again.
Yeah,
not just a moment like a PvP triumph or something like that, but for the very first time booting up a game, like that would be magical.
Yes, playing a game for the first time ever, you have those rose-colored tinted glass, whatever the fuck they say. You get what I mean?
Oh no, that phrasing is for nostalgia. You don't have nostalgia.
But like
experience something for the first time. That's the exact opposite.
No. When you see something, when you play a game for the first time, it's gonna always infinitely be way. I mean, unless it's a shit game, it's gonna be infinitely better than replaying it over and over again, because you get that first experience, you get that like that wondrous. Oh, I wonder what this could be. Blah 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 blah, and then you actually learn how to play the game. Once you finally learn it, you know everything about it. It's like
Wonderlust.
Okay, you get what I mean?
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Playing a game, just any game for the first time, is usually fucking awesome, and after a while it gets a little dull. Like, I don't know how I'm still playing Minecraft.
The first time we all played Skyrim was just absolutely great, and I mean, at this point, I feel like we're all...
Would you guys kill me if I say that wouldn't be a reliving moment for me?
Yeah, same. No, same.
I've never played that game.
I went in cautiously because that was my first experience with Elder Scrolls.
I wish I played that game.
Yeah, and then I went back and of course played the previous titles, and then went back to Skyrim.
It might be weird to say, but Oblivion is my favorite one thus far.
No, that's not weird.
No, just randomly started working again.
What does that mean? I've been hearing you this whole time.
No. But like, what it was doing is it was playing your guys' voice through my mic, but like just a little bit, and now out of nowhere it just started being normal again.
Well, we're not yelling at each other right now, so...
No, but that was like when you guys were normally talking, too. Like, before the fucking RuneScape argument of the century.
RuneScape argument of the century. That's a good title.
Okay, look, a full set of bandos is gonna cost... No,
the game that we should not speak the name of. That's what I meant to say. My point is, my mic is working now. That's all I meant to say, okay?
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. No, Phil and I know how to carry a bit and then just next bit. By the way, y'all, if you haven't checked it out already, go see our 7-hour drunk stream for Guild Wars 2. That shit was...
Oh my god. There must have been someone... I'm guessing that it was exactly like how that argument went, but like it made absolute no sense.
Well, when he drinks, he gets more of what he was just now, but he gets more of that. When I drink, I turn into like an impish little fucking troll. Like I'm a bad.
So you fuel his flame?
No, like he gets more fiery, and then I just get more dodgy.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're stupid, and then he's just like. That's what I was kind of getting out of it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Like when we were doing that raid, and I was like,
so you fuel his flame.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, he puts out the flame; it never touches me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm there like poking at him with the 10-foot pole, like, come on, get mad.
Waking the bear.
Kind of, yeah. No, I turned into a pest. Like, I was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. You're like, oh, are you? And then I was there like, I have an idea. I will never get. I sometimes go back to watch that clip of where you were like, you have red over your head, and I just lost it. I couldn't. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I am hankered by a need to make sense, which Jake just is not. As that argument about economics just displayed.
Well, no, when I'm sober, I'm absolutely right about everything, and I keep pushing Phil. But when I'm drunk, I'm just like, let's just fuck with reality.
I fear for the poor soul that doesn't understand the whole like game that we should not be talking the name of argument. Anyone who doesn't understand that and just lets it happen, I feel bad for them. The next,
I mean, we can say the name RuneScape, you know. It's
fine.
not Voldemort.
No, we're not saying it.
You can say RuneScape.
That game, it scares me.
You need the pyro reference. I get it. I got you.
I know some things. Okay, I know some things.
Phil, reliving moments in gaming. Anything. Moments of triumph, like moments of wonder.
The first time I played Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
that's gonna be one. Like, you know, the first time I played Majora's Mask is definitely kind of a. Well, maybe not the first time, maybe the second or third time, because you know, not the entire run through, but you know, the first time I picked up the game and you know played it, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Then the second time I actually managed to get into it and it clicked.
Nice. No, I feel like the whole, you know, even sort of fakeish open world, but even the open world of that time, however open world you could be, I feel like Majora's Mask was a great example of the closest an N64 game got. Yeah. Was kind of ruined for me because at the time I was already aware of MMOs and whatnot. You know, I would actually sit.
Actually, I'll pull you up on that. Quest 64 or Holy Magic Century.
I heard of Quest 64. Yeah. I was rewatching one of the podcasts before uploading it to our YouTube. Check it out if you missed it.
PPP. Go watch all of the podcasts right now. Actually, after this.
Actually, that's fun. I'd be interested in watching you play on an emulator.
I do it. Good. Watch it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
But it was kind of ruined for me because I was aware of MMOs at the time, and it was just so expansive. There was like I would sit in my parents' bed, and my dad's computer was facing the bed. It was up against the wall or something, and I would watch him play EverQuest. So I knew how like expansive a world could be in a virtual landscape, and then I go, he shuts down the game, he gets ready for bed. I go back to my room, boot up my N64. I'm like, this sucks. This really sucks. So I feel like that was just ruined for me. Whenever I played Majora's Mask, I still had fun with it, but I had to be in my own head about like trying to be in a sort of headcanon about it being like more open than it actually was, and I would do manual travels to make the world feel bigger instead of playing a song and auto traveling or something. It was I hate that was ruined for me, but any moment that I would relive, I feel like replaying something that I am nostalgic from, like Ocarina of Time, for example. Kind of a cop-out answer at this point. Like, y'all's answers were good, but for me to copy that, it would be kind of a cop-out. So, predictably, I'll go with the PvP triumph. I guess any time I shat on anyone in
like anytime you manage to take over Restus.
When Black Ops 2 is the main Call of Duty.
like exactly. Like most of the time, I wouldn't be leading the group. I'd just be like someone in the back or roaming or something like that, or I would be with the team and trailing. Like if I was part of the rebellion or whatever, and I had a bounty target that was also a rebel, I would follow them into the battlefield, and as they were fighting someone else, I would come up behind him, pop him in the back of the skull,
and in the back. And then
when times were simple.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Same faction hunt. What the fuck? That's shit, man. That's shit. Like, why would you do that?
I got money for it. Fuck you. They're like, it's only 20K, and I'm like, yeah, 20K less poor.
Although after you take into consideration the cost of the droids to track them down and everything,
it didn't matter. I wasn't after. It wasn't about the. I mean, it was about the money. If it was like 1 million target. Oh, I hunted a target that was. I hunted a commando once that was worth 64.25 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably one of the hardest fights I was in.
I told you about that one that I managed to have. There was a spy. 25 mil.
Yep.
And
I think
I
you
just
did.
stayed on him for fucking days. I
Yep.
just hounded this motherfucker for days. But I was not good enough at PvPing as a hunter to get the final blow. But they did not have a strong enough build to actually, just fucking kick my teeth in. Like, they had to keep combat stealthing away. So for like 3 fucking days, I would just take power naps and then come back on and go right at him again.
Check if he's online. Wait 8 hours. Oh, he's online.
Yeah,
Get him.
yeah, no, exactly. Like, no. There was one point where he wasn't online for 12 hours, and I just sat there. Okay, let's put out another bot. All right, half an hour's gone by. Let's put out a bot. Until eventually he was online again. Like, no, I got you, motherfucker. I got you.
That was me too.
And the whole thing just keeps fighting for like 5.5 hours.
Yeah. No, the fight with Commando was quick, but we took down each other's health bars to nil and then back up, nil again, back up, and then I eventually dropped him with this much left to my name. It was very difficult.
And even as a smuggler, even when I was smuggler and you were a hunter, I managed to drag it out until eventually it was like, oh my god, just fuck this. I'm tired. Just finish it. I'm done.
I like how you say just finish it as if you had a choice.
Well, I had the choice to fuck off and run.
If only
I had the choice to heal up again.
Fuck off, run, heal back, and then rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
You could have. Winning was not in the cards for you, though. If only because, like, I understand, like, smugglers are just bounty hunters are stacked against them. In all fairness,
yeah. But you're actually a good hunter, and you play it right. Whereas other hunters kind of only had like a 1 in 9, 1 in 8 shot of actually winning.
Other hunters were too busy trying to figure out my build. Anyway, enough for SWG's nostalgia. But yeah, pretty much any time I shot on someone in PvP and felt satisfied for it.
Yeah.
Particularly if I had beef with them, like if it was like a grudge fight or something like that. Yeah, if it was a grudge fight, then
after that economics debate, I am tired. I'm gonna get something to drink. Jesus Christ!
This is why you need some of this.
Like I have post orgasmic exhaustion.
See, I'm young. I have energy still. Yeah. It's going.
You're just like.
Fuck you! You've been sitting there not putting out any effort at all. You've been sitting there fucking meditating the whole time.
That wasn't my choice.
The one question you asked led to nothing.
I tried to get into a conversation that I didn't know about. Okay, I tried. At least I put in the effort of trying. Nothing happened. So you want to know what I did? I shut the fuck up and let you guys finish your
debate number 2:
argument.
Rick versus Frosty.
Yes, actually, you can't. It's impossible to debate with me because I'll just let you talk your stuff, and then I'm just like, okay, cool.
It's okay.
I don't do debates.
Next week, Frosty.
I don't do debates because I know that half the time when I argue against someone, they're just not gonna believe what I think, anyways, and it's just like, okay, keep believing what you want to. I don't care.
Well, yeah, there's a certain amount of agreeableness you need to bring into a conversation in order to get anywhere.
Yeah, and I just don't. I don't have. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of agreeableness. You just don't have a whole lot of disagreeableness. You don't have a whole lot of that.
I can understand where a lot of people are coming
will
from.
to assert yourself, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just like if there's an argument and someone wants to argue with me about something that
there's an argument and then there's like a discussion.
That's true, or like a debate. Yeah, I get it. But it's like if I'm trying to change someone's mind. Well, usually I just don't care about changing.
Well, you got to be a little. You got to be a little more assertive and a little disagreeable, but you still got to bring some agreeableness, or at least some know-how as to how to act agreeable. So as to not put them on a defensive position.
Yeah, and I'm just like okay, fight your fight, whatever.
Yep, go do you. Go do your thing.
It's like I could be doing something else right now, so like fuck it.
I
guess on a podcast it's like.
Well, yeah, it's inevitable on a podcast.
Yeah,
next topic was going to be about simulator games genre, but I feel like that's lame, and also we're already 2.5 hours in.
Yeah.
So we'll skip on to the question when Phil comes back. Until then, Frosty, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. My cat is over here, so that's pretty
Okay,
lit.
cool. What's your freaking life story? Shit, dude. Gotta talk my ear off. I'm kidding.
Talking about my cat's life story. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I grew up in my cat, motherfucker.
Well, it's
She
not
was
that long.
sleeping.
She's been alive for a few weeks.
Pretty much, yeah.
She was born and
Oh,
she's here. That's it.
She's getting bigger though. Like, look at this. Look at this.
Damn. Yeah, let me see.
Sneeze.
Let
Look at the kitty.
me see her-
Look how big the
let me-
kitty is.
Oh.
Rawr. Rawr.
You're a tiny
Now she's
pussy.
gonna eat my face off. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna put you back on your. She's sneezing on me.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know. What, dude? Oh
She's gonna
my
give you the
God.
Rona.
You guys didn't
What's
get
up?
to see this, but me, my buddy D-Dubs, and my buddy Cuphole were all in in a chat, and my cat. See this cup, right? Notice how there's nothing in it, right? This cup
because
was
the cat's
filled
in
up
it.
to about here. This got knocked over, and it went bam all over the keyboard.
No.
All pretty much got on my mouse, and this whole entire thing was damp. Guess what? It works completely fine now. It's nothing broke on it. Nothing at
I
all.
was waiting for
And
you to turn it upside down and see a couple drops come out the side. Or
yeah,
something.
just fucking. No, I blow
Oh, there's
dried
my
the
drink.
shit out of it. It just accidentally knocks the glass over onto it again or some shit. The only issue was this slider right here. It like controls the volume and shit. It wasn't working, and now it does. So
Oh,
nothing,
nice.
nothing broke. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Back in my last job, I was washing dishes. I was working at a restaurant, so I was just washing dishes, and I had my earbuds in. We were already closed. I had no reason to listen to customer orders and shit.
yeah.
So I was just washing. I was just scrubbing plates or something, and one of my earbuds fell out my ear and into the dishwater, and it sucked so bad. But a couple days later, it was working just fine. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's like once it dries out, it's like okay, cool. But like, it depends on how long it takes, because if it's encapsulated to a fucking small position where the water can't get out, and it's like,
Well,
like,
yeah, if
under
the water
these
can't get out,
keycaps
like, the
and
water could
shit.
dry too. Like the water could still dry, but leave behind it like like calcium deposits or something.
yeah.
Or whatever
If
it is,
I
like a residue, and that'll fuck with your shit. And I'm just like, oh, I hate that.
if I wasn't able to take these individual pieces off, all the keycaps, if I wasn't able to take them off, this keyboard would not be being
Oh, you
used right
performed
now.
keyboard surgery.
Oh, I took every one of them off, all of
You
them,
don't have
and
a
then I
number pad on the
fucking.
keyboard.
Huh?
You don't have a number pad
No.
on the keyboard.
Yeah, no, it's a 65%. I don't need a numpad because I have one right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
smart.
it's an alright idea. I want to make this so essentially the only thing that I really use on this right now is this one, melee, crouch, game chat,
Okay.
mute, and Discord.
Okay,
all
shut up.
on
Phil's
that.
back.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I was
kidding.
talking about important things, okay? I was big
I'm kidding.
braining.
No, it was,
What
it
about
was
your
not-
new
it-
mouse,
like,
huh? What's your new mouse? That looks sick. That looks sick.
12 buttons, all that good shit. Same as yours.
Yep.
Mhm. Big PP. What's the next topic?
The next topic is the question of the end of the podcast because Phil's tired. We're skipping to talk about the simulator games genre. Also, because I feel like that was a throw-in topic that I used as filler in case we couldn't fill in time. But then
I
Phil and I
feel
filled
like
up
we
40
already
minutes.
kind of discussed it when we went on about VR MMO and all that. Anyway.
What do you mean? Oh, power from any video game character or franchise?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
no.
no, not that. No, I feel like we already talked about simulator games and that.
Oh,
we went over
yeah,
the second
I
half
guess
a
so.
little bit
Oh, well, I mean, we could talk about like the genre as a whole and like all that good stuff instead of just experiencing it. Like what intricacies go into like Truck Simulator, for example, or if anyone's played it, or something like that, or why simulator games are becoming more prevalent in this day and age. We can get meta with this discussion and talk about the business side of simulator games. Sure, sure they sell, but why are they selling? It does. I don't really get it. Actually, I'm gonna ask the question from last week as well because Phil, you weren't here last week, were you? No, you
I
weren't.
was not. No.
Yeah, no. What video game character do you think you identify with the most, and why?
Oh my god.
Um.
I want to say my warrior from Guild Wars 2. He identifies with my warrior the most because anger. It's something about shitting hot fire or something like that.
I want to say
original character, like Darth Malgus from the Old Republic,
like
Conquer from Conquer's Bad Fur. That's actually a good one. Conquer from
I want to say like
I still think Crash Bandicoot.
I'm leaning toward Conquer or Dandelion from The Witcher. I don't know.
Yep. I could definitely see it. I've started playing. What we can do actually instead of the Siege 64, I just picked up The Witcher 3, and I haven't played it yet. And we both know how I am. I haven't played the third one yet. Yeah, I haven't played it. So you and I. Oh, Gypsy compared you to Crash Bandicoot. So the flip side to that question is compare all the podcast members to video game characters in your estimation or opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, this one took thought. I had to sit back and think about this one too.
Yeah.
We all agreed on Crash Bandicoot for you.
Do I even remember any fucking characters? Jesus.
Yeah, suddenly the pressure's on.
It's a brain fart. This shit takes a minute. I can even think of one for myself. I don't even remember what it was.
Phil.exe has crashed.
Yeah, Phil.exe has crashed. Phil.exe has had a random access memory failure. Check back next week when there are more spoons and energy available to the system.
You can't dodge it.
Phil has used Task Manager.
Come on, use your brain.
Hold on, wait. All right, Frosty, I could see as like Ganondorf, maybe.
Who? I don't know.
That's in terms of appearance.
What?
He doesn't know who Ganondorf is.
From what series? What series?
Zelda.
Yeah, I've never played any Zelda games. You know this. I said this before. I was never like I was never a big Nintendo person as a kid, okay? I was always on the PlayStation or Xbox.
That in itself proves that he is Ganondorf.
The first game I got on the DS, was a 007 game. And that wasn't by my choice. It just was
Gypsy. I could say Gypsy would be...
Oh, it has to be a Final Fantasy character.
No.
No? Okay.
No. I am trying to think what the... Shegorath. Okay, you know what? That's not inaccurate. Okay, all right. I dig. Yeah. All right, I dig. I dig.
That's a good one.
I am.
That's a good one, kid.
I dig. If I had all that power, yeah, I would just kind of sit back like Shegorath and just say, "Fuck it, I don't care. I'm bored of shit."
100%.
Yeah.
You only said Ganondorf
it's raining cheese
ginger.
now. Fuck you all. All right.
No, Frosty, I would compare you more to Tails from the Sonic series.
Ooh,
that's actually, you're not wrong. Funnily enough, I am trying to think of what's the name of Sonic's girlfriend? Fox. Sally.
Sally?
The fox from like the 90s. Yeah. Like before, they actually gave her a goddamn character. They gave them an actual relationship. And then they decided, this is too much. It's taking away from the actual Blue Hedgehog sales. We're axing her from the plot.
When you said that, I thought you were talking about
Sally,
Amy or whatever her name was. The chick with the hammer.
Yeah.
I thought it was Amy.
Sorry?
I don't know anything about the fox.
Yeah, no. Amy came along to replace Sally with a very two-dimensional bullshit relationship that has no emotional depth.
My personality is girl. That's it.
With hammer. She's got a hammer.
Well, no, I was gonna say, God, the Chihuahua in Bayonetta, but
put some effort into it. Like
I'm putting effort into it.
If you're gonna give me an insult, put some effort into it.
The bartender from Bayonetta.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
Oh, okay.
Good answer. I'll just default to good answer. I don't know.
The bartender from Bayonetta.
I'll take it.
Kayla would be
assume that's
Aerith
good.
from Final Fantasy.
Okay. Okay.
Aerith.
You said something for Gypsy, right?
Sally the fox from Sonic.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
that's Phil's
Kayla would
answer.
be Aerith. There we
That's
go.
Phil's answer. And then we got this week's question. If you could have a power from any video game character or franchise, which would it be and why? Here's a hard mode.
Phil, you cannot use vampire spells.
All right, I won't use vampire spells.
Okay. And
I'm gonna say
Jake
I would
cannot
take
use-
vampire disciplines.
you know what the fuck I meant.
They're two completely different things. You failed at the vernacular. Congratulations.
Laziest answer ever. Way to be uninterested.
Oh.
Frosty, you got something? No, I want to go back to Phil. Phil, come on, try. You copped your way out. You tried to copy your way out of the last answer and it didn't work. You can't do it with this one. There's no dodging.
I would take an invisibility cloak. Thanks.
Okay, fair.
I want an invisibility cloak so I can go around. It'll make picking people's pockets a hell of a lot easier.
You said pick up people's pockets, but I feel like you'll spend more time in sneak your way into America and go into like football cheerleaders locker rooms or
How can I
something.
sneak? How would a cloak of invisibility help me get to America?
Sneak onto a plane.
Float
Take
on
a
it.
vacant seat.
Just chill in the restroom and leave it unlocked. Yeah, all right.
Step off to the side when someone steps in. Really, Aerith? Why? Just curious. Kayla wants to know.
Yeah, I'm actually answering. Okay, well, fuck it, I may as well just say it. Because Aerith is innocent but not stupid. Like, she can hold her own and she's competent. But when it comes to understanding people and the whole, group dynamic, she's like, what? Huh? Oh, okay.
Somebody
I don't get what's going on, but I'm just going to accept that this is happening around me, and you know what? Fuck it.
Frosty.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do know of something, but it's gonna be it's so predictable at this point. But let's Master Chief's gargantuan amount of plot armor and grappling hook.
Plot armor. Plot armor is a good one. Plot armor is
The only issue with that is that like a small percentage of the super soldiers that turn into Spartans lived. So like I would probably end up dying. But like fuck it, right? Plot armor.
Can't even believe I didn't think of that. That's fucking genius.
I can't die because they say I can't. So fuck it. The gods say I do not die.
Okay, so I wrote a hard mode for Kayla, in that Kayla cannot use the Force as her answer.
Yeah.
So you can't use vampire disciplines. They're fucking spells, dude. And Jake cannot use information retention or technology.
Like, to be honest, I want the whole package. Yeah, I want the whole package of, oh my god, I'm a fucking inhuman monster and I just want blood. That would give me that will give me some direction to my life.
A lot more direction than just plot armor.
It wouldn't give you direction. It would remove the misdirections. That's very different things. Very different things. So I'm going with the simple answer, and I can't name a specific video game or franchise, but fucking mind reading, I guess.
Could I get Nehru's Love?
If you can figure
Love from like Ocarina of Time.
But if I can read a mind, I know what a person wants. I can barter. I can trade. I could get anything I want out of anyone. Mind reading.
That's some big brain shit.
I could climb social hierarchies, powerful as I want.
You could be brown, you could be blue, you could be violet sky.
I could get anywhere I want. I could get into anywhere I want. I could get whatever I want out of anyone. Mind reading.
I choose being God from VR chat. Being able to make whatever the fuck you want.
I want to be Steve from Minecraft.
Literal fucking god.
See, here's the thing. I would totally
Caleb can't use the force. Okay, Caleb, what you got?
I would totally want that ability, but the thing is, I can already get in anywhere. I'm enough of a good actor that I can.
But I mean, like, with
Yeah,
my
exactly.
you don't have to act, and you don't have to have charisma. You just have to know what they want, know what it would
Exist.
take to convince them, and then like start out small, right? Like I'll go to my neighbor, accrue some influence from them. Go to my other neighbor, more and more influence. Move my way up the social hierarchy using whatever I acquired from before and resources.
But what I mean is, I do that naturally already. I don't need that ability.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that ability would massively streamline like a villain's ability to say climb their way into a monarchy, for example.
Right.
Like that it would be easy. You could probably get it done in the course of a few months instead of hoping to get lucky. It doesn't have to be
game specific. Like hell, I answered the Harry Potter's invisibility cloak.
I'm sure invisibility is in some game. Fucking
yes.
There's
fucking
a bunch of MMOs.
Okay, okay. I'll take a stealth belt from fucking Star Wars. There you go.
Why not? I can't use tech, but Phil can. I'll take vampire disciplines.
I'm gonna keep with grappling hook. Wrist grappling hook, all the way.
Grappling hook is nice.
The thing with grappling hooks are, for them to have enough force to actually pull you in, they would have to literally rip your arm out of its socket.
In the way it's presented in video games, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, with armor, plot armor.
Gradually go up.
Plot armor does not stop you from being maimed. It stops you from dying.
Can I just say armor then? Like Master Chief's fucking whole set, bro? Can I just get that? Like, is that a superpower kind of thing?
Yeah.
Sure,
it,
but
that.
I mean, like, if you're not...
Because I come with the grappling hook and I'm happy.
Oh, if you know the name of the fucking armor, you can have it. What's the name of the armor?
The Mjolnir, or whatever the fuck, how you pronounce it.
Oh, fuck me.
Try again. You get one more try. That was depressing enough of a try that I'm not even giving you 3 tries. You get one more.
You know what? And we're not going to make fun of you for it.
Remember how I said that's a lie.
But let's retcon my laugh in the canon of the podcast.
Okay, okay. Remember how earlier I said I'm small brain, but sometimes I'm big brain, or well, I'm usually big brain behind that small brain, like. Not act. It's not really an act. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's a lie. I am always small brain. Mark 5 armor. Is that it? No, or is that just the version of the armor? I don't know the fucking name. I don't care about the name. I just like the armor.
What is the name of Thor's hammer? There you go. Mjolnir.
Someone in my chat said Spartan armor.
Not wrong.
Yeah,
okay, what's the fucking armor's name? What's the armor's actual name, and I'll determine whether or not I'm actually
no.
Well, the thing is, Frosty, you've chosen to not inherit Master Chief's strength. You can't move in that armor. You've made your tomb. At least it's a pretty cool tomb.
Yeah, hey.
And I have a baddie in my head too. So
at least it's a tomb that's gonna make it quick.
But
no, it will not. I'll have to starve to death in that thing. That's gonna be horrible.
No, you'll suffocate.
No. Just try and move your neck forward. It'll, translate that into snapping your neck. That's fine. That's great. Easy. Done.
Yeah, you just go like this, and then the whole thing just.
True. If you had like internal sensors to move the armor as you moved, like internal sensors might work.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the Halo lore to know if Mjolnir armor came with that.
What is the armor actually called?
The Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
That's what I said.
No, you said
Mjolnir. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a fucking J in the middle of it.
You said, boy.
So I was right. I was right. I just butchered the word. Fuck you guys.
Majolina.
I didn't say it with the J. I didn't say Mjolnir or whatever. I said Mjolnir or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it because I'm a normal human being. And I don't look at these things. Molnar?
Debate number 3.
Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Okay, I got it.
Mjolnir. Pretend the J is a Y.
Mjolnir. Got it.
There you go. You got it.
That's a stupid word. I've seen it, and I've always just
it's not a stupid word. It's the name of Thor's hammer.
I don't care. Bookstore.
It's a different language. It is not English. You don't say it as if it was English.
What language do all three of us
Was
speak?
it 1 hour or 2?
Oh,
I actually don't know.
I don't know. I don't fucking care. Where were we at? What question were we supposed to be answering?
What superpower would we have? Well, not technically superpower.
No. I know the question we were on. What is our latest excuse to rip each other's hides?
Right. Okay, so I'll rip Jaden's hide over not doing enough collabs with me, and Phil's hide for not.
Well, I'm going to rip your hide for
I actually don't know.
having absolute shit understanding of base economics.
Yeah.
Oh
bullshit,
my
I
god! No,
schooled your ass.
I don't want to go down this route again. I don't want to listen to this
You
until
flipped 3
the
times.
3-hour mark.
You flipped 3 times. I put dirt on your casket. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Why would you
go
throw
on.
shots right now?
Where are we at now?
Stop!
We're at 2 hours and 50 minutes.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I've been Phil Millennial. My servants here who, need to learn more about economics in one sense, and the other need to learn how to fucking debate and stand up for themselves and
need to
Don't be
debate. I just don't care about other
Actually-
people's opinions.
Actually, I
That's a
got
lie.
respect for him for being able to just stay out of that.
I don't waste my time with arguments.
Shut the fuck up. I'm actually getting like
I
PvP
allow
salty
you to
now.
lay on me, and you just decide
You
to
are.
scratch me.
I'm loving it.
I hate you so much. This is revenge for that fucking stream, isn't it? Damn it.
It is.
Revenge is a meal best served cold, and I bit the bait.
Oh, I love
You
it.
fucking,
It so much.
you fucking. I
The
call you
thing
something.
is, I
Twitch won't let me
fucking
call you.
1,000 IQ this shit.
My cat just sneezed all over my hand. Ew.
I let you think you had the victory.
I did have the victory, but you played the fool.
Because
And I played the spectator.
I
I'm the
buried
bard.
you alive. I buried you
I'm a
alive.
professional. I'm a professional, not just a gifted amateur.
Well, I mean, your bank account says you're an amateur.
Bro, here, hold on. This is what I have to deal with right
Do
now.
our
You guys
outro.
can barely see it. Look at this cat. See, she's laying here, she's chilling, being all normal. As soon as I put my hand near her, she starts eating it.
That's what
It's
kittens
like,
do.
I just
cat.
want to pet you. I just,
cat.
Trust me, I know. I have scars.
What do cats do?
let me pet you. I'm petting you nice. See, look, she's so
I'm
happy.
almost glad my camera broke.
And then she
Dude,
bites
same.
me. Look at this. Look at her munch on my fucking hand.
Yeah, they're love nibbles. They're little
cat.
Oh, kitty.
That's what love nibbles do.
Yeah.
Those
love-
are not
I
love
love love
nips. She fuck, bro. Stop it. But then as soon as I put
like,
my
what are you gonna do when a girl starts giving you hickeys?
No, stop it.
I hate how you said starts. Cat, you're going down here.
Anyway, outro. Thank y'all for showing up. Ethos of the internet and those watching for the future for sticking on through. If you're watching this, that means you've survived. So congratulations, you've passed our saw trap. It comes full circle. That's how we should start the next podcast. Hello, listener. I want to play a game.
It's happening now. It's happening.
Hello,
We gotta just
listener.
remember to do
I
it.
want to play a game. This game is for your entertainment.
Dude, it's like if
Long
you know,
have you tuned in to
pack
us
a
and
smoker.
given us nothing. But now you will pay, for your attention span is going to be drained gradually over the course of the next 3 hours. Stop watching! Stop!
Me just begging to get out. Ah!
Don't say Kusumura 3 times in a
The
mirror.
joke is only done when I say it is done, for the game is about to begin.
No, the joke is done. See, I've had this talks
That's
about
the
this with Phil
point.
before. Like he'll run a bit into the ground, and I'll be like, "Oh, great, we can't even
Yes.
reference it anymore." Okay, so no, Ethos of the Internet, those watching for the future, thank you so much for listening up to this point. And if you just skipped ahead, go on back. There's some gold. I buried Phil alive. If you want to check out some charity links, there visit them down below. We got 9 different charity links, and we got 3 favorites on this channel, which is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, the Trevor Project, and the Wounded Warriors Project. Love the work they do. Go check them out. We also still trying to. We're still. Word I can't say on Twitch. We're still sex slaves for well, I can't say that either. We
Holes?
support
Shills?
StrikeTeam.org.
Prostitutes?
Shills, I guess. Yeah, why not? Prostitutes too. Yeah, we're prostitutes for StrikeTeam.org. STRYKE team.org. They're an organization that has been developed recently, and I talked to the man I talked to one of the people who helped found it, who wants us to go ahead and reach out and try to get some attention for StrikeTeam.org. They're a charity founded to help out the families of U.S. Veterans that have committed suicide, bring them some relief, financial. They pass them some food as well, help pay their bills for a little bit. Give them some time to mourn their loved ones. So I love the work they do as well. So go ahead and check them out. StrikeTeam.org. One more time, that is StrikeTeam.org. STRYKE team.org. Check them. Also, you guys get like really somber whenever I talk about like this charity stuff. You guys like get quiet and you're just like,
I mean, I let you do. Yeah,
letting you do your thing.
Oh,
go support charity right now. Do it. Anyway, also check out Board to Entertain. That is twitch.tv/board to entertain, BORED to entertain, all one word.
Like
that is Big Frosty, aka Jaden. That's the man down below. He's super underrated. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Show him some love. Tell him Impulse sent him. Well, I mean, I guess we could tell you. Hey, Jaden, we're sending people. I think.
Yeah. And vice versa. If you're watching this on like my second channel,
oh yeah,
whatever.
if you're watching on Jaden's channel or Board to Entertain's channel, go ahead and check us out. Twitch.tv/ImpulseSquared. I know it's very hard to spell, but
it's in the description. It's super easy to click on. You just go down there and you click on it, and it'll bring you straight to their Twitch. Which also, if you get to their Twitch, you can go find one of their links to bring you back to their YouTube channel.
Yep. Don't miss me. Go live. Check out our Discord server. Link also down below. Get on our Discord. We got community shit going on. We always talking shit there.
If you follow the Discords, that's all you need.
Yep.
Then
that's
you can
enough
get anywhere.
That's enough plugging. We're already almost 3 hours in. This is gonna take forever to upload to YouTube. God, I hate you guys.
You're welcome.
Love me enough to involve lubricant.
Imagine doing a 12-hour stream and then having to upload the VOD.
I'm not uploading no 12 hours. Fuck no. That could stay as a VOD for 2 months and then be deleted into the ether. I don't care.
I'll fucking do it. I never see hours. The thing is, for me, I never actually never. I'll talk about that after.
Podcast done.
Yes. Are we done? Are we ending now?
Done.
I'm ending now. Oh,
and I'll see you guys in the.
Because I get yelled at for not doing this. Boom! Impulse.
Boom! Impulse.
Y'all try so
and I'll
hard.
see you guys in the next one. Be sure to stay frosty.
Oh, we got something for Phil?
Oh, don't get cooked. Stay off the hook.
We're going
See you next time.
I hate you.
I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let this play just enough time for that to for sure make it into the video.
Oh, I'm gonna have to grab it from your video. Okay, you're gonna have to send the last minute to me.